What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to another video, another banger, another podcast. And today I'm with some new faces that you probably didn't recognize from the last video. And I'm going to present them to you. Right in front of me, I got the sexy motherfucker, Jose.
What's going on, lads? What's going on? How you doing? Thank you for having me. Thank you for having me, Leo.
And next to him with the white shirt, I got the main man, Nicholas Franco, a.k.a. Guppy.
I'm here and only to speak the truth. Nothing but the truth.
Cat.
Yeah, bullshit. And next to me, it's a familiar face. You've seen him before. Like, you've seen him in the last podcast. He had some terrible takes and some good takes, too. But, 50-50 with him. The boy, Jace Home.
I do what I can.
All right, and today, you know me, your host, Leo. And today we got another banger for you guys. Because in front of me, we have two... You can say delusional, but you can also say they have some ball knowledge, especially with the Prem, because they support two Prem teams. So they have some knowledge in the team that they support, and I mean, honestly don't know why they support those teams, but we'll get some information out of them and why they do. Jose, what team do you support and why?
So I support the great Arsenal, the wonderful Arsenal Football Club.
What the fuck?
And I honestly don't remember why I started supporting them, but I think it was mainly like I was watching KSI or some shit.
Okay.
And I was really big on KSI at the time. So and I knew he supported Arsenal. So
It's true. He's a
I don't know. I just did my own little team,
Maybe.
my own
No.
little research, and you feel me? Arsenal's
Fell in love.
not so bad. Not so bad.
What year was that around?
I want to say 2014, 2015, around there, probably.
So you can definitely say you're a real supporter because they were
Absolutely.
definitely not good around that time.
Yeah.
Because last time we faced Arsenal in the Champions League was around that time, and we humiliated them.
Yeah, it wasn't the best.
Yeah, so you can say he's loyal. He's definitely loyal.
I
Guppy,
try.
what team do you support and why? Oh, just to make sure, like his name is Nicholas, but we all our lives we call him Guppy. He's used to that.
Second grade.
Yeah.
Second grade.
So
Absolutely.
Guppy's like his real name for us. All right. So Guppy, what team do you support and why?
Manchester United.
Okay.
I support them because when I was younger, this was like 2013, 14. I was in Burlington Coat Factory. It was perfect. It was perfect. There was a number 14. It was a fake. It was like a replica. A Man U jersey number 14, and then right behind it was the checkerboard 2013-14 checkerboard.
Wait, and where? And where?
Burlington Coat Factory.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
I was
crazy.
with my mom's.
Oh, okay.
We're walking around. I find both of them. I take them both. Go back to the crib. Anybody searches up the number and the team. Saw Chicharito, became a fan. Ever since then, it's been,
Fair. Chicharito? You said Chicharito?
Yeah, it was the number 14 one. I got pictures too.
Okay. Wait, Jason, I don't think last podcast we really explained why we support the team because we're both Barca fans.
Why do you guys support?
Yeah, we didn't really
Barca? What is
explain
that?
why we support Barcelona. I'll say mine.
What kind of disease is that? What is that called?
Well, for me, I can say wholeheartedly the person that got me into Barca was Messi for sure. For Messi, I loved Messi since I was a kid, and he played for Barca. So since then, I always supported Barca. I think probably since like third grade is when I really started supporting Barca. You can say I'm a bandwagon because that's when they won the treble and shit. But I didn't really understand football like that at that time. But since then, how much shit Barca has gone through, and you can say I'm loyal too. So yeah, Jason, how about you?
All I know growing up, like Barcelona was always the best, and just being a part of that, like having like so much good soccer at such a young age, I was like, I need to know what they're about, and I need to do a dive.
Did you have like a specific player that like made you fall in love with the team?
I mean, I was definitely like probably like 8 or 9, so like Ronaldinho was like definitely like God to me at that point. Because, he went to a couple of teams, like he never like stayed strictly on just one team. Like he was still amazing everywhere. But everyone knows that first goal that Ronaldinho did, like coming to Barcelona, was like almost like a half court shot basically.
Ronaldinho saved us, bro. He saved us from
That was off the crossbar too, nah.
Yep.
Or even like that toe poke from like outside the box. That shit was sick.
He said,
"Who the hell toe poke?" Come on.
Just having fun with it.
Ronaldinho was that guy.
Messi got assisted by Ronaldinho for his first goal. So
Facts.
It's all a whole story right now.
Fairs.
I think everybody was like low key like a Barca fan like growing up. I'm not even gonna lie.
Not gonna lie. Not gonna
I
lie.
mean, both my brothers were not, so I was
Yeah.
always
Yeah.
the
But it's
odd man
either-
out.
It's either Madrid or Barca though. That's the thing.
Yeah,
too,
for
but-
sure. Around that time, that there was definitely Madrid or Barca. Like I didn't know any Arsenal fans before you. Honestly, I've never met
I didn't
or
even
Man
know
U fans
anybody.
before you.
Nah,
When I
but
was-
Man U at that time, you know, they were top level.
No, they were good. They were good at that.
I was
time.
low key being a band. My first ever jersey was a Messi jersey. My mom bought it for my birthday. And bro, I gave
Who's your goal?
What?
Who's your goal? Who's your
Oh,
goal?
my goal?
Yeah.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Disgusting.
But yeah, that was my first jersey, and I had to give it away to Brandon. I didn't want it. I had to pick a different bag. It's like liking John Cena.
It was a Barca jersey.
What?
It was a
Yeah.
Barca jersey. Okay. Okay.
Messi.
It probably didn't fit in. That's
Really. The love handles. The love handles.
Oh yeah, let me ask. What was your first? Do you guys have any like first jerseys of like a player you had in the back of the team you support? Like who was your first?
Like I said earlier, it was Chicharito.
Chicharito
number
for you?
14. It wasn't authentic. It didn't have his name on the back, but it had the number 14. And then I bought the blue one that was right next to it, Nike. It was one made.
Oh, okay. Okay, that shit was fire. That shit was fire. Actually, I remember that kid.
But,
Oh, okay, yeah. That kid was fire. What
I
about you,
think the first jersey I had with a name on the back was Alexis Sanchez, and it was probably like the 2013, 2012, like third kit or some shit like that. But and my boy, fucking the great Crispy, I know y'all know Crispy, bro. The great Crispy gifted that to me for my birthday, so
Shout out Crispy.
it was nice. Shout out Crispy, love you, Crispy, love you.
What about you?
Damn.
Wait, I'm trying to think of who my first jersey, like in the name of the bag. I think it was just Messi. It had to be Messi.
Messiah.
It had to be Messi.
Bro, everybody back in the day, middle school, bro, it was all about Messi, bro.
It
Facts.
still is,
And
though. It
Ronaldo.
still is.
And Ronaldo.
And Neymar, everybody had the Hybrid Venoms too.
Oh, Neymar.
Everybody was wearing that in middle school, walking through the
Yeah, walking through the
hallways.
hallway, flicking the floor, bro. Adidas fans, come on.
What about you, Jason? What about you?
One of my oldest jerseys that I could recall is probably like a Zlatan jersey.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a
I
lot.
always thought- I always thought he was.
Was it the Barca one?
Yeah, it was the Barcelona
That's
jersey
cool.
and everything.
Okay. All right, so that's a good little overview of what the teams we support, why we support them, and yeah. So that can tell you something about our ball knowledge, especially these two right here. So
Don't get shit twisted.
we'll see.
And
That's all I'ma say.
Talking bad on my name last part. Carlos.
Yeah, Guppy got a lot to say about the last podcast we had. aka Carlos, yeah. So for today,
Actually, I got a bone to pick with him too. Now that I think about it,
he said four. He said Arsenal fourth, which is
what is mine talking about?
well. I gave you guys a disclaimer as to why Carlos said that because he doesn't really watch footy unless it's Colombia. If it's not Colombia, he doesn't really watch it. Hopefully this season he does because he's part of our draft this season. So hopefully he does watch it more this season. So
You might watch a little bit more Real Madrid though. They just got Mbappe and stuff. So like,
yeah, that's true too. Fuck.
So to give me KDB though.
Nah, that's crazy. Lucky Ballford.
That's the only player he knows. He's not giving him up. Come on, stop
You
that.
don't know.
Stop that.
Nobody 90 rated on FIFA.
91. All right, so for today's video, we're going to have a little intervention, a little confrontation with these two that I have in front of me because, as we know, their teams have a lot of history, for sure. For sure, we can't deny the history that they have. We can't deny what they achieved at some point, but during the time that they supported the team, you can say that they really didn't feel those achievements. So they definitely had some more downs, I can say, than ups. Can you guys agree with that? Can you guys agree that you have more downs than you have
Every
ups?
season, it's a new story.
Yeah. Compared to like the older fans that supported them for like since like the beginning, you can definitely say they had some more pain in their lives. So we're gonna go over, their history of their club, why they went through whatever they went through. What do they think they're gonna do this next season, and honestly, their opinions of what their team is going to be for now and the future. We'll see. I'm gonna start off with Guppy. We're gonna start off with me. Yeah.
Were you part of did you watch the Ferguson era and everything?
No, so not being a bandwagon.
Ferguson left in 2013, right?
Or 2012, 2013, I think.
I think 2013 was his
Yeah.
last season.
So
His
I
last
started,
Premier League.
the reason was because of Chicharito, because I got that jersey, and then after that, it's just I've been a fan since.
Mm.
So I mean,
Yeah, so you didn't really feel Ferguson like that.
Yeah, no, I didn't. Obviously, I watched videos about.
So you can. I'll let you talk. I'll ask you that. So Guppy, for you, we're gonna start with you. Man U. What the fuck is happening with Man U?
Shit. Absolute shit.
So since
Shite.
so for you up to this point, who has been your best manager up to this point?
The best manager.
Yeah, since you've been watching Man U, who has been your best manager that you've liked and that you've said, okay, they've actually brought me some hope for this team.
Even though they didn't give him a chance, it might have been Jose Mourinho. The
Okay.
ball, the ball that we played wasn't like the best.
He won you a treble, right?
Yeah, like a community shield. Come on, like we're kind of that, but I think Jose Mourinho was maybe the best manager out of like the four that we had before that. I mean, five if we count Ragnick or whatever his name is.
Oh yeah, Ragnick. So
Does that even count?
what's the name?
It was half.
It was half a season?
I think it was half a season because what's his name? Solskjaer.
Solskjaer.
Yeah, Solskjaer. He got you second place. That's crazy. But that was
is
during
kinda
COVID
crazy.
era.
But he
right?
had
That was
Ronaldo
that was
too,
the-
didn't he?
Solskjaer, yeah.
He had Ronaldo the next season. He didn't have him that. He didn't have him that
I think
season. He
it
came
was
second, right?
2022 we had
Yeah, he had
Ronaldo.
him the next season after that. Yeah. So Jose Mourinho has been like the most successful you've seen up to this
Yes.
point.
It's because we don't give any managers like a chance. We never. It's either 2 seasons and you have to win something or you're out. It's been like that for years.
Now, do you think that's a problem with like the club or the fans?
I think it's a little bit of both because the fans they kind of push the club to make those decisions, which it shouldn't be. Like this season or
Mhm.
the previous season, we were supposed to sack Ten Hag,
It's true.
and the fans wanted to keep him. And it's insane to sack Ten Hag when the previous season we won the FA Cup and then the one before that we won the Carabao Cup. So it's like kind of insane. Same thing with Jose Mourinho. We sacked him because the ball wasn't there or the tactics weren't there.
Yeah.
So
Your club had a lot of problems these couple of years, especially since Ten Hag has come in. Ten Hag is coming in. He got you top 4. He won you a Carabao Cup.
Mhm.
Impressive, not bad for his first year. He
everybody
also
was talking bad on him too.
yeah, and you also lost 7-0 to Liverpool in that season.
That wasn't a bad.
I forgot about that. I looked back and I'm like, holy shit! I forgot that happened. But yeah, that was crazy. But top 4 and getting you a cup, it's not bad for a first season. It's not bad. Second season, you finished the worst Man U has ever finished in their history in the Premier League, 8th place. But he still got you an FA Cup,
Yes.
which is impressive.
Because of injuries is the reason why we didn't place higher in the league.
Who was injured?
Who was injured? Martinez was injured. For a long time. Bruno
Martinez was
for like
main.
2 months. Varane is always injured. He's the most injury prone player I've ever seen besides Pogba that played for Man U. You know?
Kobe Manu came in that
Kobe-
only half the season.
Yeah,
right?
Kobe Manu was injured from August to I think October, November. It might have been October, and then he popped off after that.
Yeah, I remember that preseason against Arsenal. Like, he cooked them. And then he got injured. Like
Cooked
that
rice.
same game.
Cooked rice. Steamed him
Yeah.
up.
So, I think the question I have for you is: do you trust Ten Hag? Do you have trust that he can bring you to the next level? Do you think? Wait, first. Do you think the board trusts him? Do you actually think they trust him?
I don't think the board trusts him.
Really?
I don't.
Even with the signings, the recent signings that you made?
I think a lot of those signings were the club's decisions. Maybe like 2 of them, right?
Mm-hmm.
All Ajax players? I don't
Yeah.
think so.
It's
Bro.
not-
That's the
all
thing.
players.
That's the thing.
I
You're-
regret signing Anthony, definitely. I did not want him.
Anthony.
Definitely not.
For that price tag,
For
especially.
90 million? That's because we were doing business. Like, we had the worst plan ever to get players. It was the worst. We would wait till August to sign players, and then obviously the season starts, so they're an important player for the club that they were at.
Yeah.
Right?
Mhm.
So then obviously they raised the price. We paid 90 million for Anthony, 80 million for Maguire. Like, that's
You know, all you got from him was a couple spins, a couple roulettes and shit like that.
a goal against Barcelona, Europa League.
Let's not talk about that. Let's not talk about that.
Bottom left, I think.
But I think I told you guys like I like when like I stopped watching that game when like I think when we were like when they tied it up I stopped watching. I was like, yeah, they were just destroying us. I'm like, I'm not watching this shit, bro.
Just letting you guys know.
I went straight to the gym right after that. I'm
Just
like, let
letting
me
you
take
guys
my
know,
anger out somewhere.
Leo and all these other Barcelona fans were talking the whole like 2 weeks we got matched up with them. when
We didn't have
them.
Dembele, we didn't have Pedri, we didn't have the Young,
And-
we didn't have a strong
They
team.
did have, they didn't have a strong team, but
we
they were.
never
They were.
do. We never
Oh.
have a strong team.
We have fucking
But
Kessie,
they
bro.
were-
had
Kessie
injuries
cost
on top of
us.
injuries so many times.
And whose fault is that?
Top of the league though. They were top of the league in La Liga that year too, and they won La Liga that year, and we beat them.
All I know is if Ter Stegen was able to cover that near post, Rashford would have scored that goal.
It's not even that. It was Kessie. Like, he literally, the ball was in the air. He controlled it, and he just set up. I forgot who took it. I think it was Fred. Fred set up that first goal, right? It was the first goal that I think it was Fred. I'm pretty sure it was Fred. Who scored the first goal? Fred?
Against
Wait,
Barcelona, I'm pretty sure it was Rashford. Are you talking about the first half or the?
it's at Old Trafford. Fred. I remember Fred either got goal or assist. I know that.
Fred did score. Bruno
Yeah. So
passed it to him and he hit it with his shin.
yeah. So Kessie fucked up, and then Fred scored right after.
Oh yes, I think
fucking
Luke Shaw was
Kessie,
the
bro.
one to get the ball off of him.
Well, that's a different story, but
I'll never talk about it.
When he's healthy, best left back in the front. Just
when he's healthy, he's never healthy.
when he's healthy.
So
Big emphasis on that.
you're saying you don't think the boy trusts him? Then?
No, I don't. I don't think they
Do you trust him?
Do I trust him? Yes, I do trust him.
Why?
Why?
Yeah.
Do you think there's a reason they brought in Van Nistelrooy as a?
Oh
to
yeah,
support
that's
him?
true. I forgot Vinicius in
To
this.
support him, I mean, he is an ex-player. He does get along with the other player. When he was at Feyenoord, I'm pretty sure he had like Zersky, Malasia. I'm pretty sure he had them. And it's
Mhm.
just, the Dutch link-ups, it all makes sense, kind of.
Do you think he's there because they think that Ten Hag maybe won't succeed, and then like, you can leave Vinicius since you have some experience, you can take over.
That's what I was
I don't
alluding
know.
to.
It's always
Because
like
if you're signing these Dutch players that they're definitely like Ten Hag is definitely more familiar with them than Vinicius is, but Vinicius can definitely have more of a connection with them just because they're Dutch.
Mhm.
Do you also think like they could be signing him for him?
He's basically saying Ten Hag's gonna get sacked, and then Van Nistelrooy gonna come in. Is that what you're saying?
Maybe.
I don't know. It's tough. Yeah, it's
I
tough.
just know Man
It's
U
tough.
has really a lot of faith in.
Bro, because-
Ten Hag, and
because-
I don't know why.
I don't think they have a lot of faith because even before the transfer window started, we were supposed to sack him. Even like after the FA Cup, we were supposed to sack Ten Hag.
Bro, they were
Win or
this
lose.
close,
Win or
man.
lose, we were supposed to sack
Yeah,
him.
they were this close. They were this close. Like, he was this close to getting sacked when they almost lost in the semis in the FA Cup. Who would you play? I forgot that team.
Oh my god, I think it was Coventry or whatever.
Yeah, Coventry. That game was insane.
Bro, that game was insane. I couldn't believe it. We were winning what? I think it was like 2-0, 3-0 at half. Oh, I was disgusted.
That was a crazy
I was
comeback.
disgusted.
Sick
That
to
was a
my
crazy
stomach,
comeback.
fam.
That offside goal that I forgot what his name was scored. That was not offside. I'm just saying that was not offside. But we won in best.
So like that definitely like, and I'm pretty sure it was funny because they said like when one of the new guys that came in, like one of the new like board members or one of the guys taking over, like came from like a marathon, and then so he came like halftime during the game, so he saw his team winning, and then he saw the other team make a comeback, and he was definitely thinking, what the fuck is he was definitely thinking, he's gone tonight, but then
But
they came through in the
I
end.
want to ask, like, what do you think they can accomplish when they're like signing just these like Netherlands players? Like, they barely do like that good, like in the Euros and shit like that. So like, what? Like, I really wonder what's the process.
That's based on the international coaches, preferred lineup. It's not, like Zersky last season for Bologna. He was cooking. He was cooking last season. Who else did we sign? De Ligt. Dyer took his spot at Bayern. But come on,
I think that's so
That's
crazy,
crazy.
too. That is insane.
Even Kim and
Dyer.
Jae too. Kim and Jae took his spot too. Kim and Jae was awful in that Champions League with Real
But
Madrid.
that's insane. Dyer's even starting, which is mental.
But you don't know if Ten Hag can really bring the best out of him. So
Exactly.
that's what I'm hoping for. Actually, I'm not hoping for it, but that's ideally what I would think that they brought him in for.
they're not all
Because Ten
Ajax
Hag-
players, by the way.
Nah, but
Zersky was from Bayern Munich. He came from Feyenoord, I'm pretty sure. Who else? De Ligt came from Bayern. Obviously
Mazzarawi.
played for Ajax when they were in the Champions League. That
all in
semifinal
the
against
Ten
Tottenham.
Hag.
So,
Mazzarawi, Lisandro.
Malacia
Like how many players from that team are from the Ajax team or like a team that he coached?
That-
Lisandro,
like,
like
half
half the team already, and he was coaching
that
them.
he coached before Man
Martinez,
U.
De Ligt, Mazzarawi, Anthony.
Bro, it's
Malacia
like at
played
least
for
6
Feyenoord,
players.
so that doesn't count. Maybe Van Nistelrooy knows because I know that Van Nistelrooy was part of the coaching staff with Xavi Simons when he was at one of those. I think PSV. I'm pretty sure it was. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I think he was. I don't remember. I think he was PSV.
I don't really know. I don't really remember, but yeah, it's not all Ajax players. I mean, they're all Ajax players,
It's
but
all
they all went
Ajax players.
they went their separate ways, and then they came back to Ten Hag.
They have to come back to daddy.
So do you think this season he's gonna make them be able to play? Like play? What is your expectation from this season?
Expectations is mine is Europa. I really want to win the Europa League. Kind of like a big trophy. It's what I want to win. FA Cup we did last season. Carabao Cup did the season before. There's no way we're gonna win the Prem. Obviously, we don't have the facilities for that.
And you're not that deluded like some Tottenham fans.
Yes. Juan. Yeah.
So
Watch when I catch.
where do you think you're gonna finish in the league?
Honestly, it's a toss up between 4 and 5. Fourth place and fifth place. Honestly.
So you think you get?
we added more quality than you know. No.
But with your do you think, especially because you guys are in Europa League this season now?
Yes.
So do you think with that amount of games you're going to be able to
No,
maintain
you're not in
a
Europa
full
League. You
squad?
finished 8th.
No, we won the FA Cup. I think
Oh.
when you win the FA Cup, you go into the European competition.
Oh really?
Maybe we gotta
News
look
to
that
me,
up.
news to
Maybe
me.
we gotta look that up.
But do you think even with those amount of games, you think you guys are still going to be able to maintain good form and
we
keep
had
it up?
last season. It was such a mix. The lineups were always mixed every single week because somebody was out, somebody was in, somebody came back. It's always mixed up. When you have a solid team that's not always injury prone, or when you can have the same lineup every week, obviously it's gonna go better for you than other teams. Like look at Liverpool. What was it 2 seasons ago, 3 seasons ago, where they came in or they barely came in 4th place or 5th place? What was it?
Yeah.
Their whole team was injured that whole year. Van Dijk, I'm pretty sure, was injured.
Yeah, they barely fought for 3rd place.
So when everybody's talking about Man U, we never have our best lineup out there. It's always some random lineups that we think of every single week, or whoever's playing, or whoever's in form.
Yeah. So
All I gotta say is last year, there's only up from here now. Because of how bad you guys played last season, all I know is shooting 5th shouldn't be a bad shout because everything about you guys last season was unplayable. Like you guys finishing 8th is still a flex because of how bad you guys played last season.
bro, and I also forgot you guys.
I think
Eighth.
finished
Yeah,
No,
you
it was
finished
definitely
8th.
7. There's
No,
no-
I
you
know, I
finished
think it
8th.
was 8th.
There's
I,
no-
I,
Chelsea-
I told you I put you guys 7 this season
to go up one.
to go up 1 only.
Go
Up
up
one.
one.
I also forgot that they came bottom of their Champions League group.
Oh,
No,
they got
time out. That's
shit.
Onana's fault. That's all Onana. I've never seen a worse keeper. He's the worst keeper I've ever seen.
Did it piss you off when he said, "I'm gonna take more risks this season"? He came from Ajax.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, the season,
Yeah, he was on the 10 out. He was on the 10 out at one point.
It's just sometimes Onana just
Would you
pisses me off.
would you take De Gea back
As a second goalkeeper, yes.
as a
Onana-
second goalkeeper?
Nah, he
Yeah,
has
I
to
mean,
be
he
first.
just signed for Fiorentina.
I did peep that, but you wouldn't take him as a starter?
You think-
De Gea is my favorite Man United goalkeeper ever. He's so good. He kept us in so many games. He won what was it? Man United's player of the season 2 seasons ago.
Golden Glove. Golden Glove.
Oh no, not even Golden. I'm talking about he won player of the season. Dalot won player of the season last season, which is kind of crazy.
But just for the club, right? Not
Yeah,
for the league.
not obviously. He won it just for the club because they do those awards.
Mhm.
Hmm.
I mean, I love that he kept us in so many games. So many games. He's a great shot blocker, shot stopper, whatever.
So,
Not a great ball playing goalkeeper though.
all right. So right now, at this moment, who would you rather have, Onana or De Gea?
Because-
Right now,
Because Onana is younger and can play the ball, he's not a better shot stopper than De Gea. I think De Gea is really good at shot stopping.
The head just got more Bozo moments, though, for sure. He has more Bozo moments.
Oh, Bozo moments.
I mean, he been
though.
doing
I
some
don't
stupid
know.
shit, bro.
I don't know.
they both have their fair share though
I've seen
too.
Onana do some crazy stuff.
But De Gea's done some
No,
stupid shit too.
Onana has done some insane. I've never seen
First
this type
season,
of
they-
goalkeeper.
But do you think?
like Flecken from Brentford is you know.
Do you think it's just? Do you think it was like a? It was just like a because it's just a change of pace of going from obviously from the Serie A to because for Inter Milan he was amazing. He was great for them,
He locked up Haaland
especially in that
Champions
final. He was
League.
the best in the, for them. So you think it was just like a change of pace of the Prem, and he just like couldn't handle the pressure or something, or he just maybe that's just who he is, and Inter like because Inter play way more defensive than Man U do, so they play five in the
I
back.
definitely want to agree with that. Just because I know in the Prem there's competition in the last 15 like teams and everything. Like all the way from 15 all the way to 1. Like there's good quality everywhere.
Yeah, the Prem is unpredictable. You can't predict
literally.
every single game because anything can be a 0-0 or a 1-0 from a 19th place team or
4-0 game,
you know?
like, easily. Yo.
And if you put yourself in Onana's shoes, like you were dealing with a whole different league with a whole like different set of attackers, and now you're in a whole new league with a whole different set of attackers. Like you gotta take time to read these motherfuckers and see
of
like
course.
what you're
But
doing.
it's what Leo said. Like that defensive line at Inter was like they worked as a unit.
It was solid.
Definitely
Solid.
We're leaking a lot of things.
And like and during that Inter game, like if like obviously like Onana's amazing with his feet. He's really good with his feet. But like if there was moments where he couldn't like get out the back, he would feed Lissandro, and Lissandro is a good target man. Like when you give him the ball, like him like holding off players and like touching the ball, he would always feed him. Or Dzeko like during that time. So with Hoyland's obviously giving it to Hoyland's. Yeah.
Uncle, whatever his name is, yeah, he's cooking. He's still cooking. He's still cooking. And Barella cooking. He's still cooking.
Tell me a little bit about Marcus Rashford. What's your opinion on him? What's your opinion?
Wow. Growing up, I loved Rashford. But he had 39, 19, and then 10, obviously. Bro, I watched him throughout his whole career. I love Rashford. He's like a brother, you know?
So why did you pick him up in draft?
It's like a brother.
Why did you pick him up in draft?
No, I was gonna pick him up in draft. Somebody picked him before me, and I was pissed. But I would have picked him up. Though.
But he was Anderson's sixth pick.
That's
That's not my fault.
That's still an L
That's not my fault.
Rashford, you gotta save that motherfucker for the last. Fuck all that. He's not doing nothing.
He is every other season. He's good. And,
Every other season.
He's so inconsistent.
He's getting under 10 goals a season, I think.
But I like
Really?
last season.
Okay.
Ooh.
Under 10
Under
goals.
10 goals
In the Prem. In the Prem alone, under 10 goals. Under 10
What
goals.
other competition is he going to score on though?
Was it Europa League? Are they in Europa League?
Carolina.
He'll probably get like 2 or 3 in Europa League.
He just needs to get his confidence up. Once he gets his confidence up, it's over. It's over.
Yeah,
I seen
yeah.
the previous season, 2 seasons ago. Oh my god, I was seeing him take on everybody and anybody. He did not care who was there. Maybe besides Van Dijk, because Van Dijk's him. But other than that, Rashford would take anybody and everybody on. It did not matter.
I feel like he's in too deep though. Like I'm sure he'll get more goals than I'm expecting, but I feel like he's like so deep in this hole that he's in right now. Like he's like not gonna be able to like pull himself out in a way, like unless he gets a move. I think.
He really seems like he doesn't want to be there sometimes.
Type
But,
shit.
Like, depending, like no,
I get what you mean.
I'm comparing last like 2 seasons ago where
When
he
he scored
was,
30 goals.
but like so like that drive and that mentality is like, yo, I'm gonna make sure I carry my team. And now he's taking the back foot or the back seat in like a lot of things, relying on Garnacho and certain players to feed for him and everything. And that's not who Rashford
They
is.
really don't need him.
I
They
know
really
what you
don't
mean,
need
like,
him.
Even last season, I remember this was like 7:30 in the morning against Wolves. Rashford overslept, and he came to the game. I mean, obviously he went to the game. He showed up, he got subbed in, scored right away, and just like did some random celebration. It was fire. Like that's how you know, like you're just like driven.
Nah, he's
you're
quality.
motivated,
He's
you know?
definitely quality.
Like even if you oversleep and show up to practice late, bro, you're still scoring and doing all that. Come on.
So do you think like the reason he's inconsistent is just like that's just the player he is, or it's just like he just has like bad surroundings, or he's just not like professional like that to like stay consistent?
I think in my opinion, he's kind of emotional. I think he doesn't like the team that was around him last season, especially last season. I would see, even when he did score, he wouldn't celebrate with the crowd. Like, I remember somebody had to push him into the crowd to go celebrate with him because he was just not messing with nobody. No fans, no nothing.
He's
So
been complaining a lot on Twitter.
All the time. Like all I see, him and Bruno are the most like complainers like that I've ever seen. Like Rashford today, he kept on like every time he was getting shoved just a little bit.
Mhm.
Like he was like over exaggerating everything, expecting like the refs to hold it down and everything.
Oh yeah,
It's like,
this is after the first Prem game that's happened today from Fulham and Menu where they just won 1-0.
yes.
So for like I actually saw him track back today for the first time in my life.
Rashford?
Yeah.
Oh, when he had that 30-goal season, he would track back all the time, and I loved it because Rashford before that he would not all the time. He wouldn't do it all the time.
Second half he looked hungry. Second half he looked way better than the first half.
How old is he now?
I think he's 25 or 6. I think he's 26. He's turning 27
I
this
think
year.
I feel like he's I'm
Fact check
jacking
that. Fact check
28.
that. He has to be 27,
I think he's
27 or
gonna turn
something.
I want to
26.
Somebody look it up.
Jason's looking it up.
26
right
or
now.
27.
I know my
So
If
this-
he's 28, he's got this season to prove himself. If
Yeah,
he doesn't
this
prove
should
himself
be his
this
prime
season,
years. His
literally.
prime years.
26.
I was
26.
thinking that as well. Thank you.
Wait, when's his birthday though? When's his birthday?
what?
October
I was about to
31st.
So he's about to turn 27.
27. This is when he's all he
I
wants.
thought he was older.
He had
though,
a
I'm
great
not
season
gonna lie.
last season. How old is he right now? I'm pretty sure he's 28.
28.
28. So
This is his prime. This is his prime to
He's
time
got
to
to
prove
turn
himself.
up. He's
So
gotta
if
turn up.
Rashford doesn't start playing good, who's gonna take his position?
Bruno, I get. Oh, his
No.
position.
it's definitely going to be Garnacho. Garnacho's great on the right, but he's definitely better on the left. And then you would have a Diallo on that right side because Diallo he's finally getting his chance this season. Hopefully, Ten Hag did say that this is his season to get those chances. So
Do you think? That's another question. Do you think that little agreement that Ten Hag and Sancho had was just like Ten Hag saying, "All right, I'm just gonna publicly say this, like we're cool, but deep down, I have other
Fuck
players
you."
in front of you, and like I don't really fuck with you. I'm just doing this for the board and for the fans just to think like, all right, we're cool, but deep down, I have other players in front of you, and I don't really fuck with you like that." Or do you actually think like they actually made up where the Sancho, because Sancho came from a great season with Borussia Dortmund, he's getting to the final, he was cooking the Bundesliga. So when you see that, it has to be something, obviously confidence for the manager and the team around him too, but confidence for the manager is above everything. If you get that confidence, you're going to play your best ball. So after seeing that, do you think Ten Hag is going to like be like, all right, I can maybe get something out of you, or do you think he still doesn't like really fuck with him?
But before you say something, I definitely want to say that the only reason like Ten Hag has to agree is because Sancho is that player. Like he's actually he literally just showed him
Yeah,
last season.
he has potential.
He has amazing potential and everything. So Ten Hag, he's the one that has to suck it up. And
'Cause he's still very young. How old is he? 24?
he's 24 right now. Also, we don't have a lot of wingers. Like, I mean, we have 4 wingers.
Mhm.
I mean, if we counted Anthony's 5, I would have played Anthony.
He's not out yet. I thought he was gone already.
Well, Anthony's still there, bro. He said he was gonna go. He said I'm gonna put numbers this season.
He's not even seeing the field this
I wouldn't
season.
mind a position change for Anthony, though. I think he's a great defensive winger. He does track back a lot and he does tackle a lot. You have to see it.
No, he
Like
does.
Antonio
Like a
Valencia.
left wing back type shit.
Like Antonio Valencia. He was a right winger, left winger before he became a right back, and he was a great right back.
Saka
So
was also a
maybe
left back at one point
You never know.
before he started.
90 million for a left wing back, kind of beast. If we do change him to a left back, but other than that, I've been hearing though that a left back for Anthony would be like ideal. I think for him because I think he's shit. But progressing the ball up, he's so shit. He can't do no skills, no nothing. He can't outpace nobody. It's not good.
So what about Sancho?
So yeah, I'll let you answer that.
Oh, I think that was a misunderstanding with Ten Hag's English. Honestly, it was a misunderstanding. Definitely.
He speaks good English though.
No, he doesn't.
Yes, he
You have to see it.
does, bro. Yes, he
No.
does.
Look it up.
Compared
Look
to
it up.
Emery, like
No, look it up.
I just say good evening, good evening.
Good
No,
evening.
sometimes-
Good evening.
Ten Hag be just be mumbling and stuff. I'm like, alright, you got it. I think it was a misunderstanding though, because what he said was supposed to push Sancho to be even better and actually, start, working harder.
Yeah.
I think it was a misunderstanding. Sancho took it wrong. Sancho tweeted it. I remember Sancho tweeted it the same day. I'm like, this guy Sancho, you're not supposed to do that. But Ten Hag was also wrong about saying that you're supposed to support your players. You're supposed to keep the player morale up. You can't just be talking down on everybody. Obviously, you can have constructive criticism.
Yeah, exactly.
But the way he said it, Sancho did take it wrong, and Sancho was also wrong for taking it wrong. He should have thought about it like, oh, my coach is trying to, push me to become the best that I can. I think it was a misunderstanding.
Do you
All other people don't think that. So I mean, but in my opinion, as a Man U fan,
All
Do you
I
think-
know is like that they're like Dutch players or like Dutch people, like they're a lot more blunt to like what English players are. So like
Fucking Henderson, they asked him like, I remember they gave him an interview once, and they're like, "How come you play so bad?" And Henderson was like, "What do you mean?" That shit was funny.
They're just like how they word things is definitely like anyone could take into misinterpretation and everything. But like at the same time, like I don't know. I just know like back to saying about Rashford and everything, him not wanting to be there. Like seeing your coach disrespect one of your best friends, like because Rashford and Sancho were very close and everything.
Yeah.
Saying like, yo, you're not allowed to train with the team, you can't eat with the team, like you're strictly banned from this side. Maybe that could be a reason why Rashford had that fallout.
Play him around. Play him around. That's it.
Literally.
Play him around.
What were you were gonna ask me something? What were you
And I was just gonna say if you think that was the same case with like Ronaldo, because
Ronaldo.
they had that. Everybody saw that altercation they had where he fucking went to Piers Morgan, had that whole interview.
He
Like,
didn't want to come on when Ten Hag told him like to start warming up. He didn't want to get on in the
Like,
field at all.
do you?
What does Piers Morgan know about footy? Like, what's he
He's
know
just a
about?
Ronaldo lover. He just loves
He
him.
likes to stir up the pot. That's all he does. That's all he does. Like,
But
why-
Ronaldo was saying some shit though. Ronaldo was. He was like, you know what? They gave me the space. Let me vent real quick.
He
Like,
said you guys have the same
Because
hot
Ronaldo
tub since
was
the day he was
If he's not
there.
having it his way, if you're not playing the right footy to help him out, then obviously he's gonna complain.
Dude.
He's one of the best players ever in history, obviously.
Do you think he like made your team worse or better?
Ronaldo,
Yeah, when he joined.
when he joined,
Because
that's a good question.
because he joined.
because he had a great season.
He
That's what I'm
joined.
saying.
He
Yeah,
dur-
in the Prem.
he joined during Ole's run, right?
Yeah.
So he joined during, but Ole didn't want him. He didn't really like want it. It was more of a club signing, right?
It wasn't. I mean, who wouldn't want Ronaldo? He was good in Italy too. Man City were on the verge of signing him. I don't know if you guys remember that. Man City were on the verge of signing Ronaldo. Obviously, Ferguson came in, made Ronaldo choose Man U. He had a great first season. The second season,
Because the season before that, you came in second with Ole. But you can also say that it was more of a factor of Liverpool were also completely off. They were struggling to even get top four. So there were a lot of problems. But it wasn't Ole's signing, so he didn't like really want Ronaldo. He had to he had to make it work, and that's when a lot of other players like Bruno had an amazing season that season when he first came in. He had an amazing season.
And in the season after that,
When Ronaldo came in, he fell off.
it's just sometimes before this transfer window, the windows before, we would never get our first options. When you have a list of players you want to sign, and you don't get your first option, obviously you got to go to the second one. When you don't get the second one, you go to the third. That's what's been happening for a long time, We wanted De Jong last season, or the season before that. We had to get Casemiro because he was the only other option. He's still a good. I mean, not still.
They scammed him, bro.
But
60 million
Well,
for
when you brought him in,
Casemiro.
you thought he was gonna do good and everything.
I mean, he did.
First season he was good. First season he was very good.
And then that's to the point. Off camera, we were talking about Trippier. When you get to that certain age, that's when you start going downhill, declining. So maybe the season before Casemiro, that was his last really good season, and then he's been declining. Today he played pretty good in my opinion.
Yeah, he was pretty good. He put some good passes in, get some interceptions.
Back to what you were saying about like you're never able to get your first like signing that you want. Like this season, like everything kind of fucked you over.
With Braithwaite or whatever.
Braithwaite, because you were gonna get him for six. You were trying to. I mean, I know they were
70.
yeah.
70. They're asking.
They were asking for 80.
Is he really that good?
I think Braithwaite's nice, but like I don't know, like
English tax,
Yeah, English
plus,
tax.
plus that left-footed center back. There's not a lot of left-footed center backs that are quality, and Braithwaite is quality in the Prem. English tax, like
Where he would have been a signing to be a sub then, because Lissandro
we wanted him.
is not
He
good.
was our first option.
No,
Him and Todibo. Todibo we couldn't sign because
he didn't want to go to your fucking club.
our owners are co-owners or whatever with wherever wherever he came from, Nice or whatever.
But if you sign with Braithwaite,
like that's what I'm saying. So like Braithwaite, you guys would have you wanted to sign it for 60 mil or something like that.
70. They're asking for 70, which we shouldn't do because now the new people that came in that are doing the
What?
signings and everything, they are
Ineos.
financially they're cooking. Like we're getting people lower than usual. We're getting people signed on time before August, before the prices go up because the season just started.
Sure.
So I've never seen this type of business. By the way, we always sign players in August. We never sign players in July. And when we get 2 signings in July, I'm hyped. And for the right price too. Come on.
Well, like,
that's
but
goodies.
that's what I'm saying. You could have got a real like I still think I rate highly Braithwaite and everything. So
Mhm.
him being in your center back line or something. Now you had to sign the lid. Now you had to sign Mazarawi, and you spent way over 100 mil for both of them, right?
Well, no, because it's how do you say it? Like over years, you have to pay it.
Okay.
So installments. So who did we do installments for? Zersky. We did installments for everybody. I'm pretty sure.
But, like,
Besides-
but I'm just talking about your defensive line. You could have signed a really, I'm not gonna say world class yet, but like a really good defender.
in Braithwaite.
Yeah, and then now you have.
But he
Well,
wouldn't.
that's where we made
do
the
you
mistake.
would you rather have Braithwaite or would you rather have the two signings that you have?
The two signings that we have. We paid
Oh, yeah.
$60 million for two players. We sold Wan-Bissaka for 15. We signed Mazarawi for 15 plus 5. And this is all in pounds. These are not euros. All in English pounds. 15 million for Mazarawi plus 5. They lit 45 plus 5. That's great. That's good. That's a good.
I
Yeah,
think 60 million for a euro though was ridiculous. I think
For Lenny Euro,
yes,
but
bro.
we have installments for that too. It's not like we're just paying 60 million. It's not 60
But you
million.
still got to pay
It's
that
not-
off regardless.
Okay, but it's not 60 million euro. I mean pounds.
Either way,
It's
throughout the year, the years, you still got to pay that. Yo, act like that didn't happen.
Nah.
Oh, yeah, by the way, we're all over 21, so these alcoholic drinks.
It's all good.
Kids, wait till you're
Man,
21.
I'll be back, yo.
Because they dropped their shot on the table. They cleaned it up.
Just knowing that you didn't get that first signing, now you had to resort to your second, and it might be a better.
Dylan was our second choice signing. I mean, or maybe third because we didn't want to Debo if they didn't make the what competition was it?
But Braithwaite would have never started over Losandro though.
No, Martinez.
Wire.
But they're both. You can't play
Yes.
two left center backs. I mean, two left-footed center backs, and you can't play that. You can't do that. That won't work.
You need a left and a right.
Yeah.
Which is like perfect. And
Losandro lefty.
yes, he was lefty.
Yeah.
Very lefty too. Very composed. Very composed.
Yeah, this
I
one
just
is
think-
very good.
Little man.
Little man, 5'10". That's tall over here. He's
Yeah.
tall over here. He's 5'10". He's 5'10". That's little, and he be logging on
Taller than
Holland.
But the fact that he bitched Traore, then yeah,
Bro, he bitches everybody, bro. He don't care who's in front of him. He'll tap him.
yeah, you got mad confidence in him.
He don't care.
So Guppy, so you have faith in Tenag then. You have faith in your
Yes,
team that
I
you can
do.
do something good this season.
Yes, we can't keep on making the same mistake where 3 seasons or 2 seasons we have a manager, we're excited about it, the fans want the manager, and then we take them out because they're not winning the league or the Champions League. We
So
have to stick with one manager, learn the way he wants to play or wants us to play, and then we go. If Arsenal give Arteta 5 years, why can't we give Ten Hag more than 3 or 2 years?
I can give you an
Won the
answer to that.
Carabao and FA Cup.
I can give you an answer to that. I think it's because your fans are more demanding than their fans for sure in your club. Because like going during Ferguson's era, you were like the most unstoppable team in the league.
They're
You won
still stuck in
everything.
that past, though. That's the problem with them. They think they're still like
You guys
that.
are stuck in the past. You guys are stuck in the
No.
Invincibles.
No,
Okay,
we're
the
not.
Invincible
No,
season,
we're
that
not.
one season. Bro, Chelsea.
Who's still stuck on that? Nobody is stuck on that.
Chelsea's
But
15
if you ask
goals
any Arsenal fan, what's your biggest achievement? They're gonna say the Invincibles.
I mean, because that is. Who else besides Leverkusen? Nobody else.
They didn't even go in.
Bro, Juventus has done
They
it.
did.
Juventus
In
has
the
done
league.
it. I'm pretty sure Porto has done it too in their leagues. Other teams have done it. It's just that Arsenal have done it in the Prem. They're the only team that's done it in the Prem, which is definitely more difficult.
That's a
than
huge flex.
Maybe
That's a
Juventus
huge
at some
flex,
point,
bro. Not even fucking Fergie United
You know
was
what else
doing
is the
that.
flex? Conceding only 15 goals in one season.
I mean, that's cute.
That's honestly
Bro,
a lot
come
harder
on,
than
bro.
Invincible.
That's
I feel
hard, bro. And in the
Relax.
Invincible season, you have to see they had a lot of draws too. You have to put that
Bro,
into consideration.
and you're talking about Chelsea that with the 15, right?
Yeah.
And they could have gone invincible, but they lost one game that season. They could have gone invincible that season too. The season right after their
But they
invincibles,
didn't.
Chelsea lost one game
But
that
they
season.
didn't.
They were
Well,
this
Arsenal were
close.
drawing a
They
bunch of
didn't.
games in
This
the league.
close.
Arsenal's the greatest to ever do it, bro.
Back to that though, like there's a reason why you have you bring in so many different managers because you are still reaching for what you guys used to be.
Mhm.
You guys used to always compete for
Everything.
for second or always top 4. And
Always
then
top
if
four,
it's not
Champions
4,
League, like everything.
then everything. So like I understand like Man U is definitely a cutthroat type of management and everything. Not as hard as Barcelona. I'll say that right
Yeah,
now.
Barca too.
Yeah, I got some random
German.
German motherfucker that fucking cooked y'all in the Champions League, and y'all had to
Not
suck
really.
him up
It's
and
not
get him in the
really.
They
squad.
sold Coutinho, or
It's
they
not Raymond.
loaned Coutinho to Bayern, scores 2 against.
Bro, they said fuck their own Barca legend. Let's get the German
Lower
motherfucker
your
in
tone,
here.
bro. Lower your tone.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Wait, who
Yeah,
are we
don't
talking
foul.
about? Who are you talking about?
I'm saying you guys had Xavi. Like I would have kept Xavi all day.
No, I mean too. That was that like
That was
no fan. I
retarded.
don't think any fan was like maybe some, but like, I wanted Xavi to stay for sure.
He didn't leave on his own.
This is a different
No, they kicked him out, bro. Like, Xavi talked shit about the board, saying we don't have money for signings, we don't have like enough to compete for like Real Madrid, and then he got sacked.
Mm.
Like the board was just like because like when I saw Flick's like his conference he had for this game tomorrow, like he was like very like he like it sounded very media trained like in terms of giving responses that the board would like. And like not like Xavi like saying we don't have the money for this, we can't like compete like they do, like Madrid would. But again, we'll see what happens. Like, Copy, any final thoughts about Man U? What do you think of any final thoughts in general?
And you, top 4, if not top 4, 5th place. Simple as that.
Fair enough. All right, let's move on. Let's move on to the boy Jose. He's been waiting. Yeah, I think he has a lot to say. He's a lot to say because I have a lot of questions for him too.
Hit me, baby.
Jose. Mikel Arteta. What is this? His 4th season now with or 5th season?
Probably 5th, I think.
All right, 5th season since joining. I think first season he got you where 8th, I think. The second the season before that, or did he win the FA Cup his first season? Or
I
his
think he
second
did.
season?
Yeah, I think it was either that or I think he did win the FA Cup first season.
Okay.
I'm not sure if he won the Community Shield the same season too, but I'm not sure. But he definitely won a trophy. I'm pretty sure it was FA Cup.
Yeah, he won the FA Cup. The second season after that, I'm pretty sure I remember you guys bottled top 4. I think you got 5th. You bottled top 4 that season. Again, trophyless too. And then the season after that, you surprised the world. You surprised everyone by actually competing with City in the league. But in the end, didn't do it. The season before, or last season, same story. You competed, you surprised the world playing amazing football. No one can like deny that they were playing very good football. Very impressive. But again, you came short.
2 points.
Also with the Champions League involved in that. 2 points is crazy.
I
So-
still think that was a phenomenal season.
Definitely was.
Honestly,
Devil's
a
advocate,
phenomenal
they did
season.
have a lot of injuries, so Zinchenko was not the best. He's not that good at it.
Yeah, Zinchenko.
I think he's got something to prove this season, though. I think he's gonna prove a lot of haters
There's
wrong.
no way Zinchenko's going to get minutes this season.
No, I think
Over Timber
I
and
think he's gonna.
Calafiori.
That can play both. Like,
And Calafiori,
I
too.
get this feeling that he's gonna start like more than people think for some reason.
why though?
I think because I think Arteta's just comfortable with him. Arteta knows what he can do already,
But he knows
and
he's a
honestly,
liability,
like
too.
he's not bad. He's really not bad. Like, of course, he can have some shitty games, but
Defensively, he's pretty
He's a
bad.
liar.
but that's why.
Yeah.
But that's why I think he's going to start a lot of games because he'll play those games where we don't have to worry too much about defending when we have fucking Saliba, Gabriel. So I think he'll be used a lot more regardless, like
I feel that.
with the new signing. So I'm not too worried about that, and I think he's going to get the job done. He's going to get some assists. You feel me? He might sneak in a couple goals.
Yeah,
He's going to play
because
a couple goals. I think you'll get a couple goals.
Zinchenko?
Not more than Ben White.
And I don't think
Ben White's gonna have like 2 headers. Calling him right now.
Nah, Ben White's probably gonna
Wait,
cook up. I wish I
wait
got him in
more, bro.
FPL, which I'm tight about.
I wonder who got him.
Motherfucker. But no, yeah, I think Zinchenko's gonna definitely have a bigger role for sure. I don't think, and for some reason, I really don't think Calafiori is gonna play as much this season. I think it's really gonna be about getting Timber back into like the team since we signed him first. And I think it's really just getting him comfortable with the squad and getting him in, like trying to figure out what role he's going to play. And I feel like Calafiori is going to be like that plan B, plan C type of thing.
Yeah, because when you compare both squads, these last seasons that Arsenal have competed, City's squad has gotten weaker, and Arsenal has gotten stronger. Because ultimately, it came down to you guys not winning your games that you needed to win. You guys actually bottled it. You gave them the league. You had to, if you won your games or at least tied your games, you could have won the league. But again, it came down to.
The
Do you
last
think,
game coming down to the last game is sickening, bro.
bro?
I
Liverpool
know
fans
how-
have a lot of experience with that too.
Nah, of course.
City are just different.
Yeah, you just know City are gonna just come back. It's
Always.
always like that, and
Pep
somehow they're
Guardiola,
always
bro.
just like 2 games behind, and the first place team is always just like, oh, we're chilling, and they just come out of nowhere. Just
It's a hard pill to swallow at first, but like when you really like sit back and think about it, like bro, like you would never imagine like 3 years ago, like we would be in a position where we're going head to head with City. Like that's why I'm really not tripping about it. Like I'm not mad about the results that we got. Like bro, we came second, 2 points away from City. That's insane, bro. Insane with Pep Guardiola fucking managing managing the team. Like that's crazy.
every time's a charm.
Bro,
I really think so.
3-4 years ago, the fact that you had Twitter back then, like, bro.
Or like, you ever
like,
seen David
honestly,
Luiz
bro.
play for Arsenal?
Bro.
Fucking Socrates,
How
Mustafi, like
Twitter used to
oh my
bring
God.
Arsenal fans
that's what I'm saying.
was so bad. So the fact that you guys are in this position, bro, 2 points, like last season you finished 2 points away, like
It's incredible.
I'm not mad.
bro,
I'm
it's
not mad.
It's such a 180 that you guys did,
Because
and
you
I
bro-
respect
yeah.
that so much.
Yeah, because no one can negate Arteta's done a good job up to this point. He's gotten rid of a lot of toxic players. Got rid of a lot of players that he didn't need. He brought in the players that would fit his system that he likes. And up to this point, this is his team now. This is a team that he thinks will actually.
He's still got
compete with the
a few
league.
more players he's got to get rid of, I think. But
Like who?
it's basically the squad that he wants now.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think we're gonna put up a fight. I think we're definitely winning the league
Do you think?
for sure.
Do you think? Because obviously you're in the Champions League too. Last year Champions League was, you could say disappointing a bit.
We put up with Bayern, bro. We put up a fight against those
But that was
motherfuckers,
a kind of a weak Bayern though. That was definitely a beatable to Bayern.
But Bayern is Bayern, no matter how you put it.
Heritage.
Bayern is Bayern, no matter
Champions League
what.
heritage, you can say that for sure.
So, and the fact that we did what we did against Bayern, like we had to take it. We took it to second leg, basically. So, I think I'm happy. I'm honestly super happy with everything like Arteta's doing, and I still got faith. Like I'm not worried about nothing. Like we're good.
Okay, so
Are you guys closing in on that deal on Mikel Moreno?
I think from what I'm hearing, it's supposed to be done by like next week.
Are you
I
happy
don't-
with it?
Yeah, I don't mind that. I think it's a good addition, and like sure
that's your shock of replacement right there.
you could say I'm dick sucking, but honestly, whatever Arteta like thinks is gonna be good for the team,
Trust,
I'm with
man,
it. Like
trust.
I trust in Arteta 100%.
How old is he? How old is Mourinho?
Marino 28, I think.
Yeah, he's in his
Like,
prime.
if
He's
they're
like
showing
20.
right now, somebody that's already good.
I think he's gonna be very useful in the league. I think so. We're gonna need that balance, especially with Partey, like fucking, always injured. Hopefully he can stay fit, because if he does, oh my god, bro, like.
Bro, 3 seasons ago?
He was getting shouts for top 3 defensive midfielders,
yeah,
bro.
He's
With Rodri,
disgusting, bro.
that was crazy.
Bro, you get like
I think someone asked Zinchenko, who would you rather have, or like who do you?
he said Partey, amazing, amazing. Oh my god.
Knowing that
He also said
Zinchenko
Mudryk
played next to
He also said
Rodri.
Mudryk,
Wow,
the ceilings of fucking race.
they're Ukrainian soldiers. They gotta have defense.
Mudryk from Chelsea. He had like an
Oh,
interview where he was
God.
like, oh yeah, Mudryk, his
Sky's the limit.
Sky's
Sky's the limit. Sky's the limit.
Zinchenko doesn't know what he's talking about.
No, he don't even know how to defend. And
No, but the players he compared to, he said it between Fernandinho, Partey, Rodri. Obviously, Fernandinho, my brother. I went to Shaka with him,
Nah, he said he grew up watching him and everything.
but he's like Partey. Oh my god, unbelievable! And bro, he's so right. He's so right. Honestly, like if you really dissect Partey's performances, like and really watch him closely, like
He plays more of that lone six than Rice would, right?
yeah, I think if it was a case of them starting together, Rice would definitely be pushing up more forward, and he'll just sit back there.
Rice can do that. He can progress the ball.
Wait, Rice plays the 6 for Arsenal?
No, right
If
now.
Partey's not fit, then yeah, he would.
Well,
have to.
technically, not even right now.
Or
'Cause
Jorginho.
most of the time, Jorginho is stepping in
Yeah.
there and shit like that. But
Never saw Rice.
if Partey could remain fit, then he would definitely be that 6, like for sure, starting 100%.
Is he healthy?
I think right now he is.
Sometimes.
So you think he like becoming a starter or not?
I hope. I'm sure he's probably gonna start like these next few games. I don't know.
He should.
Yeah, I don't see it.
And that's the thing I love about this team. Like, I honestly don't even know what's like the starting lineup anymore. Like, they might throw Havertz into midfield.
No,
like, you don't
can't
know.
do that. You can't do that.
Bro,
You
they
can't
might.
do that.
They
You
still,
can't do
and
that.
I think they did it in preseason
Havertz
as
has
well.
to play striker. He has
Are they
to.
trusting Gabriel Jesus this season?
I think so.
Without, I mean, obviously he's gonna get injured sometimes.
He
Bro,
probably
nah, but
will.
Gabriel Jesus and Trossard have to be that super sub for you.
I
Like,
think-
I don't think they
Trossard
start.
especially.
That's the thing.
Trossard especially.
Yeah, Trossard's,
Very
but that's the
good.
thing. He's gonna be on the bench. I think most of the time.
Would you have a problem benching Gabriel Jesus?
Over who?
Havertz. Havertz has to be the striker.
Right now, yes, because he's in my
Yes,
FPL, and I need that motherfucker to start and score some goals.
Ooh.
So Gabriel Jesus, I
You
need
don't
him.
want him. You want him to start over Havertz?
I need him to.
Nah,
Technically,
no,
I need him
no,
to,
no,
but-
no, I'm not asking that.
Who would you
I'm
rather
saying-
have, Havertz or Gabriel Jesus starting?
Havertz.
For Arsenal,
And the
Havertz.
front line striker.
For
And,
Arsenal.
and I think Havertz is shit. But at the same time, fitting into that Arsenal system, he actually works. Like he's not.
Yeah, because in the midfield he was awful. He was awful in the
Like,
midfield. He
Leo,
didn't do
no.
anything.
No,
yes,
Leo.
he didn't do anything,
And bro,
bro.
this preseason,
It
like,
wasn't the same. Like,
Gabriel
where would you
is
rather
not
have him,
critical
a
in
striker or in the
It's hard
midfield?
to-
I think midfield. I'm not even gonna lie.
No.
With Gabriel Jesus a striker, because
Havertz is not
they
a
almost use him
midfielder.
like as like a
No
second
false
striker,
nine,
basically,
no false
like
nine.
low key, like a
No.
false nine though.
Gabriel Jesus? No.
No, I'm saying Havertz,
Okay.
because he'll go up, he can go up, and then the best part about him, he'll come down and he can actually put in some good tackles as well. Like, he'll be a good like center mid false nine type of shit, which is so weird.
But there's a reason Arteta changed it and completely changed it. Started putting Jorginho and Rice or Party and Rice, and then with
But that's
Odegaard,
because
and then putting Havertz up top.
Jesus was injured for most of the time.
Yo,
That too, but then when Jesus came back, you put Havertz back in the midfield, and it was the same story as it was in the beginning. Because in the
Nah.
beginning of the season, you had some trouble in finding where to put Havertz. Like everyone was making fun of you. You guys
Exactly.
signed Havertz. Like where's he gonna play?
Havertz
The
got some
beginning-
pity goals, too.
Havertz was like Havertz wasn't great in the beginning of the season, and then Jesus got injured, and then Havertz started playing striker, and that's when we started seeing the best of him. And Jesus came back and took over striker again, and then we saw Havertz, the shit Havertz that we saw in the first couple seasons, like
Nah.
first couple months.
I don't think you watch closely enough. I think Havertz really does his thing. Like,
not in the midfield.
I
He
think
can't
so.
play so. He's not a midfielder.
I think so.
He's an attacker.
I mean, because if you have Rice, especially Rice, if you have him just handling that sixth position and just sitting in front of the defense, if you give Havertz room to move up and down, like it's fine, bro. Like it's
Bro, there's
It's
only
no-
one
it's
reason.
no problem.
There's only one reason why you guys didn't sign any attackers, any strikers, because Havertz should play that 9. And then say Havertz is
you can play Gabriel Jesus on the wing.
but
on the left or the right.
Say
Over-
Havertz
Over
say
Saka,
Havertz,
like if Saka needs a replacement, you can put him.
Gabriel Jesus.
You can play on the wing.
That's-
He played for City there as well.
he did.
He played
a couple
more. Yeah, he
times.
played on the right.
Maybe that's just Pep. Because Pep can bring the best out of anybody.
But Arteta has tried him there a couple of times, hasn't he?
and it didn't work. Like
Gabriel
when-
Jesus?
No, when Martinelli was injured, I'm pretty sure Gabriel Jesus was playing on the left for a little bit.
He dabbled in there
And
a
it
couple
didn't-
times.
It didn't work for some
But then
reason.
they switched. I think they switched
But
to
they-
Trossard being
I'm
right
telling
there.
you, bro, that is having faith in Havertz as his 9, not as a midfielder.
And that's good though. That's
No,
really
no,
good for
no,
Havertz.
No,
When
that's
your
so much
manager-
better. That's so
Yeah.
much better because they're not bringing in new. Bro,
That's why I picked him
you
up.
know 100% if you guys had a crazy
Fuck you, Leo.
number 9 that's gonna get you 20 something goals or something like every season, you guys like I would throw all my whole house on Arsenal winning the league because your defensive.
Wait,
line,
what'd you say? I didn't hear what you said. What you said?
Oh, that
You threw your house to Arsenal win the
Nah,
league.
he was flowing. You messed it
what
up.
I say?
I don't remember.
You said you threw your house to Arsenal win the league this season?
Oh no, yeah, I would throw my house on Arsenal winning the league if they signed a world class striker.
Oh,
like world class, like
Like an Osimhen type.
Osimhen, fucking.
But their whole
Isak,
attack
like-
has to be in sync. Like Gabriel Martinelli
No.
has to be in sync with everybody. Because last season he didn't have the best season.
No, he
obviously,
100%.
and everybody was talking about it. Obviously, he has to show it this season. But when that whole attack is linked up, it's getting
Bro,
close. It's
all I
close.
know is you guys didn't sign a striker this season, and I still put you guys first because you guys know how to share the goals between all your attackers.
Yes.
But if you guys had Because Havertz isn't that like he's that guy for you guys right now, but like he shouldn't be that guy like that you guys rely on all the time. So if you guys had Isaac like is a crazy critical striker.
Watkins.
That's the only
Watkins.
thing I regret. I regret not picking up a striker, and I doubt we're picking up on this window. But
No,
if
but
there was any
you know
striker, I would want to pick up Victor Gyökeres. Gyökeres. Bro, Sporting Lisbon, that motherfucker is insane, bro. Bro, big body, fast, bro. He can finish.
So send a DM to fucking Arteta, bro.
I'm about to slide in that shit and be like, yo, let's make
But
it
yeah,
happen.
like you said, like if they're not prioritizing it, it's because Havertz.
Yeah,
can be
But
that guy.
like I said, like I wanted.
they're not going out of their way to getting one. Then they have a striker. Why would they put Havertz in the midfield?
Wait, I've low-key had this shot like poured up for
Oh yeah,
this
pour
whole
me up.
time.
Are we
I've been drinking. We're gonna take a little shot break.
Intermission.
Me
Because
Water break.
me and Jason
Little
took one.
brief intermission.
it's pretty
Yeah,
late,
those
so it's pretty
shots.
late. So this is gonna wake us up a little bit.
That is.
I'm tired. as fuck.
You're a beast. You're a beast. Jason,
That was an
everybody-
insane pour.
Nah.
Heavy
I
wristed.
don't even got number change.
Right there.
What, picking him up for me.
I felt it. My fault.
Chat, hold up.
Alright.
Turn me up, Lassie.
Yo, what happened to Domino's though? Like,
Did you guys ever order that shit? No way. No way. You guys did not order that shit.
Nah, Jason, you're too.
No way.
Jason, you're tweaking.
Bro, I told you I was
I told
ordering
no, but I told you to put
No,
the
bro.
email. You have to put the email and shit in,
And
bro.
I gave you the phone back.
No, you
Bro,
did
it's
not.
been an hour.
Oh, it's clip. 6.
I want everyone to stay healthy and no one's eating pizza at this hour.
It's been an
You
hour.
actually not order?
He didn't.
Bro, I gave you the fucking phone back.
Spam L's in the chat, yo. L's in the. Bro, he never gave it. No, he did not.
I'm on a
No.
fast, so this is bad eats. Bro, what do you do?
It's good eats.
Did you
Now
not
we're gonna have to go to the
You're on
diner,
fast,
bro.
bro, so you're good.
Wait,
I'm not
whose card did he use? Your card?
It would have been his, but we would have.
Check if you got charged or anything.
Bro, he never gave it to me, bro. He never gave it to me. I would have, bro. I would have.
I was wondering, yo, when's the guy gonna
That's what I'm saying. No, after a while, I was like, it's not coming.
Bro, don't look at me. I told him
Oh,
your
He
shit.
never gave it, bro.
L's in the chat.
Alright.
Word of my mother, L's in the
Long
chat.
intermission here.
That's
Yeah.
really bad.
I
Let's
totally
get it,
forgot
bro.
about that
That's
shit.
not fun.
Cheers.
Hold on,
Cheers.
hold on.
All I know is Guppy's gonna cook me up something now.
Some
I'm so
fucking
lit.
huevos,
I'm
bro.
so- I
Scrambled
need
eggs.
something. I got beef patties. Nobody wanted it. Yes, I'm drinking out the orange juice.
You're bugging. You're bugging.
No care.
Give me that chaser.
Salute to the channel, yo.
Last one.
I'm off that shit.
Was that loud?
Right, I'm driving home. Huh?
Was that loud in your ear?
No, I was good. Give me you. Let me real quick. I forgot I got these like applause. I got like.
What
I
does
got,
that
like,
even?
applause.
What does that do, bro?
I mean, these are like sound, yeah, like mini soundboard. Like this is like an applause. I don't think you can hear. No, you can't hear that.
Wait, are we
DJ,
getting this
cut
part
the
out?
beat.
Like this is an applause usually. But you can. I'm pretty sure you can like add.
You
Like,
got sound effects and shit, right?
Yeah. You can- all right, Jose. Let's get to the serious question. Because, in my opinion, for me at this point, how much Arteta has gone like done
Back
this.
to the vid.
Like back to the video. Like how much Arteta has done these past couple years. I think at this point he needs to win a major trophy. Not no FA Cup. Not no Carabao Cup. Fuck top four. He needs to win a major trophy, either the Prem or the Champions League.
You know what? I had a feeling this question was gonna come up, but honestly, I
No.
think
Don't
if he
do it.
comes
Don't
in
say it.
second
No.
and makes it to at least quarterfinals, semifinals, Champions League,
No.
I'm not tripping.
No.
No.
I'm not
Arsenal
tripping.
need to win.
What is this mentality,
Bro, but this is the problem with Man United, though. They keep switching managers. What is switching a manager going to do for us? Like, I think if anything, that's going to set us back, like, 3 more steps. Like,
Oh yeah,
I
but
think we
I definitely agree with
Well,
that.
you
we
want
stick
him to
with
win something
Arteta.
at
I
this
think we
point.
stick with Arteta no matter what.
But like,
And he's only
for
getting
how long,
better.
though?
Yeah, how long is this?
Like I said it in the chat earlier, give him 2 more years, bro. 2 more years. If he doesn't do anything
so
major,
basically wait till Pep leaves.
Are we counting this season
Because
as one of the years?
Pep hasn't
I'm
extended
waiting,
his
I'm
contract
waiting for
yet.
those.
I don't
I'm
think
waiting
he
for those
wants
115 reaches to come through, boy.
I'm waiting.
FTP.
Chelsea too.
So that means if those do come true, like you technically have 2 Prems.
Yeah, I mean, Man United would have won as well.
That,
Man
bro,
United would have won as well.
let's talk about it right now, bro. FPL only looks at little clubs to really go in depth because,
FPP.
bro, if
Look
you're
at Everton. Look at Everton.
fuck Everton, Nottingham, but yeah, Everton.
Yeah, but look at Everton.
But Everton gets two points deductions within the year.
Their dick sucking.
Like not just 2 points, two different point deductions.
And they stayed up.
Nottingham also got point deduction.
That was foul.
And what Nottingham was the 18th or 17th place, the team right before to get relegated. So why are they only going ham? And bro, I swear to God, Everton spent 6 or 9.
I mean,
mil.
it's obvious, bro. It's just because of the average.
6 or 9 mil over transfer budget.
Like
And you
can't relegate
know
City.
City.
You can't
Yeah,
relegate
well,
them.
No,
Like,
because
at this
every-
point,
I don't know about relegate, but bro, take away 15 points, bro. You have 115.
That's insane.
It's
And it's
because
been going on
the
for
last
years.
couple years, City and Arsenal have been like the most entertaining for the league. So like,
What's
if you
that?
take away, like, 'cause they've been the most like the contenders.
So you thinking about it as like a business?
Yeah,
You
everything's a
gotta
business,
think
bro.
about it as
Everything's a business.
Right.
That
But
is.
Everything's a business.
It's mills.
It's whack, but
Yeah.
it's everything's a business, bro. They think about the money, bro. They don't care
I
about.
know, I understand that, but at the same time, look, make like if they're winning every like if they're the most consistent team and winning everything, make it harder for them. Don't drop them to the championship for them to just.
Well, it's also
dominate everyone.
also when
But
it
at
comes
the same
to
time, like,
Actually,
yo,
never
you
mind.
can't do that.
Liverpool.
But I feel like if they get dropped, which I doubt, if they get dropped to the championship, Guardiola's leaving, bro. He's not sticking around for that.
He's got.
He might.
He's
stay.
not. He's
he might
pussy.
stay.
He's not gonna stay.
He's
There's no-
pussy.
might
He's
stay.
not.
He might
He's
be
not.
Bayern or he's going to another good club. Because
He's going to another club.
He's gonna have to go to another
Wait,
big club.
He would be
Barca?
too. He
Bring
would
him
be
back to
too
Barca?
scared to prove himself. I think he would be
What?
too.
What? He was shit on the championship
Nah,
with the team.
Oh,
Yeah,
with
I
the
mean,
championship?
bro. Because if you think about it, when you get
A lot of
demoted
a lot
like
of players
that,
will
you got to
leave.
get rid of like most of your star players,
bro.
bro.
But City's academy is still nice.
As in because everyone wants to leave. Like everyone,
Basically,
like,
nobody who wants to stay in the fucking championship.
Yeah,
Nobody
facts.
wants to stay. And then plus, you're probably not making as much money, so you got to like cut those wages out. So
yeah, because
obviously,
if they
they're
get
giving-
charged, they probably wouldn't be able to spend.
Yeah.
Like, they won't be able to spend that, at least that much.
Definitely, they pay a lot for
100%.
players' wages.
100%.
So you're just sticking with give him another 2 years to win a major trophy.
yeah.
All I know,
Absolutely.
like back to you asking if you want Arteta, if he wants Arteta out, who would you even bring in to elevate this team to even more heights that Arteta
That's what I'm saying. And the thing is,
because you know how shit they were 3 years ago.
Xabi Alonso.
No, there's no way he go. Is either Liverpool or he stays in the club?
Yeah, he gotta go to Liverpool.
Is it
if
Liverpool
anything.
or Real Madrid?
Yeah, he won't.
Either
Yeah,
one.
he won't go
But when
there. He won't go there.
Ancelotti's done with Real.
Yeah, that's the thing. There's not that many proven managers.
And that's the thing too. I don't
Available.
want a manager that doesn't know
Xavi?
shit about Arsenal. Like they don't know the history. They don't know like they don't have the passion for art. Like I need a manager that knows about this team, that loves this team, and like wants like genuinely wants to see this team succeed. Like not only for their contract, but for themselves as well. Like I need a manager like that, and I think Arteta is the perfect example.
you
of
guys
a
seen
manager
that like
that.
that. I don't want to say theory, but like the most successful managers like that have played the game were midfielders. Like not that many of them were like attackers or like the best managers have been like have played in the midfield. Like Pep played in the midfield, Zidane played in the midfield, Arteta played in the midfield. Like these players that are like played in the midfield have become successful managers because playing in the midfield is like a different view of the game compared to an attacker. Like Thierry Henry, I don't rate him as a manager at all. And because
He did bring the France Olympic team to the final.
They didn't.
But
Like, they got
not with the youngsters.
they got lucky in the final to even like get that far into the game.
They have 6-7 squads that are still quality throughout.
But that's still what is that like U23, U21 or something like that in the
U23.
They
Olympics?
have like 2 players over 30.
Over
He
30.
he like a Zé Mateta.
Bro, he brought
Olise.
fucking Mateta and who else? And Olise, I think.
Oh, yeah, at least he's younger. But,
Yeah, at least it's
was he?
22.
yeah.
But the thing is, they the only reason like against Argentina, I think Argentina like they missed so many chances. Like they probably should have won. But even in that final, they were awful. They got lucky. They got lucky to even like get that far. Like in Spain, like in the U20 in the Olympics,
Oh,
the recent one. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's like a thing. Like most managers that are like very successful have played the game have been like midfielders.
was
I
Jose
mean,
Mourinho?
Jose, I don't think he played. I don't even think he played. Like Pep.
But he's just saying like any star that comes to like any like.
Because most managers are ice players. Most managers are ice players. I don't know where Ancelotti played, but I don't know where he played. He'd have to be a midfielder, maybe.
You want one or no?
I'm chilling.
But no, I definitely know like being in a
Close the door, close the door,
midfielder or being like
Close the door, son.
playing midfield, like you understand the game so much more.
Hell yeah, bro.
Like,
Hell yeah.
You understand what it takes to defend.
No, search out real quick. Where did Ancelotti play? I'm not sure if he was a midfielder or
He played
anything.
though, right?
Yeah, he played. He played. He played.
Ancelotti, I'm thinking like Italy, definitely.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Italy.
I'm pretty sure he. Yeah, he must have been a midfielder. Because who else?
Am I tweaking for saying AC Milan? Chat, am I tweaking?
He coached AC Milan, but I don't know if he played for them.
Or was it a different talent? I don't know.
A versatile, creative midfielder. Fucking Ancelotti, bro.
He was a midfielder too. Yeah, see, like a lot of these successful managers have been midfielders, which is pretty. Like, that's why I love Xavi, bro. Hopefully, Xavi improves.
And yo, Xavi was amazing. Like the fact that you can have so much faith in all your youngins and like bring up that many young players for them to start with the A team, like, bro.
Yeah, hopefully Xavi gets another chance later on in the
Hansi
future.
Flick is not going to do what Xavi did. Now, obviously, he's going to change our whole system and everything, but
What happened to Players United too?
no, I just know like Xavi will look at you and see talent for the future.
Yeah, he brought up Fermin, he brought up Yamal, he brought up Kubarsi.
All our starters.
Kubarsi underrated. I was talking shit about him, but he is very.
So Jose, going back to Arteta. What is your expectation this season? What do you expect from the team? Who's going to be your star player for this season? Who do you think is going to carry the team to? First of all, you said that you said Arsenal. You said Arsenal are going to win the league. That's your expectation for the season.
I believe so. Star players.
You can't even answer that because everyone should be able to like defensively, midfield wise.
That's what I was gonna say.
Everyone bro,
Who's going to be like?
When I say unit, like unit is such a good word to describe Arsenal because all right, they have 3 different units that are. I mean, their midfield definitely needs work. Like
They just need one more.
I think Odegaard's the only player that they can't
There's like a
really
missing
replace.
piece. It's like
Odegaard's
missing
really the
piece.
only player.
one missing
There's
piece.
one missing
that
piece
could
and
really
it's
put you over the top.
Yeah.
Because you signed Vieira to be like Odegaard's sub against Odegaard like gets injured because no one
I
else
think
can
that
play.
was such a waste of money too. I'm not even
But
gonna
who
lie.
else? Who can replace? Let's say if Odegaard gets injured, who's playing his role? Like Vieira's the only one that really can play that role. Not to his level, no way, but at least fill in.
It's really, or unless they put faith in Wanyeri. If they put faith in him, I could kind of see that. But I think it would have to be it really depends. If certain players can stay fit, if Partey can stay fit, I think he would play the 6. Jorginho would move up. He'd play that Odegaard's role, and then Rice in the usual position.
Jorginho, no,
Jorginho's not
Jorginho, no, because he's so
he's not. But if that's
he's
if
more of a controller.
Odegaard gets
He's
injured.
more of a controller, not to create chances.
But that's
push
what
the
we
ball forward.
no.
Compared to Odegaard, he can't fill in that role.
So
you could definitely say Odegaard's your most indispensable player, your most important player for your team.
in a way, yes. But I think Jorginho, he can't do everything, obviously, that Odegaard can do, but he could probably do what he
Going
does. I mean, he was like
Going
Chelsea's
forward,
best player, bro.
Bro, you
He was what was he was like 3rd in Ballon d'Or, bro.
Top 3.
Bro, he got top 3.
That was for the Euros, though. That was for the Euros.
Really?
Yeah,
No,
that was for
I
the
thought that was
Euros.
Ballon d'Or.
Was that
bro.
the same season where they won the Champions League?
Yeah, when they won. No, 2021.
No.
Yeah, Chelsea won the Champions
Yeah.
League, and Italy won the Euros.
I mean, you can continent. I think he was their best player that year.
Yeah, Conte was cooking in the Champions League.
Rudiger was really
He
good
cooked
that year
them.
too defensively. Like,
Rudiger too.
Bro, literally.
Nah,
Literally, Jorginho was top 3.
No,
bro,
yeah,
for
that
Ballon
was
d'Or
crazy.
2021.
We know that.
That was not Euros. That was
That was
everything. That was
crazy.
Ballon d'Or, bro.
But that's
Messi,
based on a
Messi won.
what the team accomplished.
Lewandowski
Not
was
because
second.
of him.
Jorginho was third, bro.
Lewandowski second's crazy.
All right, but you would never say
Who
that
wrote
you.
bro.
But you would never say that Jorginho is like ever like best in the world, especially top 3. You would never say that. The only reason he got there is because he won the Champions League with Chelsea and he won the Euros with Italy. That's the only reason. It's like what
but
Luka
I
Modric.
mean,
Like Luka Modric won his Ballon d'Or because Champions League and because they got to a final. But you can never say he was the best player compared to like Messi or Ronaldo. You can never say he was better than them.
No, but you could see why they would
Facts.
say he was up there though. Like he's not bad. Jorginho's really not
No,
bad.
Jorginho's
No,
a good
he's not
player,
bad.
but
I will
he's
never say
like
he's
for
not
Odegaard,
bad, but-
though. Like
Yeah,
to
you
replace
can't say-
Odegaard. So
you
like
can't
you
say
could
that.
really say that there's like now a real replacement for Odegaard in the team,
Not really, no. Not really.
except for like maybe Vieira, maybe
No.
Vieira.
Do we
Guess-
actually think he's that bad? Or?
Vieira.
Vieira?
I
don't know.
haven't
when
seen.
you're
I haven't
trying to
seen
compare
like
him
that
to
much from
Odegaard,
him.
you can't.
I haven't seen that much from him.
I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not really rating him. I'm not gonna lie. But
I know Arsenal fans were hyped when he's like Vieira, Arsenal. I brought some throwbacks.
I would have
from him.
rather kept Smith Rowe. I'm not even gonna lie. I would have
Well, he
rather.
was injured though, so I don't think it matters.
I don't care.
Arteta wanted him to stay, right?
I think probably he did, but no, I think he had to free up wages as well too.
Yeah,
and make
I think
some
he knew about the
signings.
money with Smith Rowe. Like you could get some money.
How much did you sell him for?
34 mil.
That's
Yeah,
right.
that's
For an
good.
injured prone player.
He's an academy player.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so yeah, you made bread for him.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good. But I just wish we had gotten rid of Nketiah as well. Nketiah is definitely staying. I don't think he's going anywhere.
No bids.
Yeah, he wanted to go
We-
to Marseille, right?
Yeah,
He
and
was
then
gonna go to Marseille.
I think they
thought
made
he
it.
signed.
We made it too difficult. I think we wanted
didn't
2
sign?
months.
No, because
I thought he
Marseille
signed.
got Weah from, or not Weah, whatever his name was. Yeah, from the other club, Lens, I think. it was.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I thought Nketiah left. Okay, so you're keeping Nketiah. So
They
it's
were
gonna-
close, but we were asking for like 30 mil, 35 mil around there, and they weren't trying to pay that. So,
Yeah,
but I mean,
always,
it's not bad. He's,
For a sub striker.
but he's, but like, bro, like
He's not
Julian
clinical.
Alvarez
Like
made-
he's
if
still
he were
kinda
to like
young,
if he were to go
too.
to like a smaller club in the Prem, maybe he could do something for them. But for Arsenal, no, he can't do it for Arsenal. You
Like-
can you can't trust him for
he
Arsenal.
needs to be in a team where he's like basically like the star man type shit.
Like, go to a
I think he can do
Bournemouth, go to a Fulham, maybe go
If
to go
Bournemouth
somewhere
already
super
signed
small.
somebody.
Or whatever his name is. I think he would, because he would have been nice there. He could have been like Danny Welbeck, just a little bit better, you know?
Younger, way younger.
Younger, better, faster, you know?
So, what do you think is going to win you the league? Your defense, or just your attack, or like
I think everything.
Come on.
It honestly has to do with everything. I need the defense needs to be on top because I think
Ramsdale's out, right? Ramsdale's completely gone. He's done.
Yeah,
He's
I think-
done, right?
I'm pretty
Ramsdale.
sure.
And
Ramsdale's
why,
done.
why is that though? Why is
Ramsdale's
Ramsdale
done.
out though?
I'm not really sure.
He's
You know,
bozo moments, bro. He has a lot of bozo
in a way,
moments.
yeah. But like, you could also see the difference too. That like, when Arteta says like he wants better like distribution of the ball and shit like that, like you could see what he means because with Ramsdale, like in like important games and shit, late like you know like 80th minute, this motherfucker's catching the ball and just. Like,
And
like, what do
Raya's,
you like,
like,
bro? Get the
Raya's,
fuck
like,
up.
quick. He's like,
Raya
oh, I'm gonna go
gets
for
up,
another
he gets
goal,
that ball,
bro.
and he's setting you up for a counter
Yeah,
attack, which
bro.
I can see, which
Yeah.
makes sense. But I don't think Ramsdale was that bad either. Like he definitely came in clutch in a couple games, I think too. So it kind of hurt me to see like you know he's basically out, but
It's the things that he did on the ball.
Yeah.
that really
that
messed you guys
determined
up
everything. Like he was wasting time.
Because
Because-
it's like, yo, you're
Because
a whole
Arteta
liability.
wanted Raya like since he like signed for, like Arsenal. He always wanted Raya, but like he hasn't gotten him till this point.
Which was like I was kind of like surprised about. I was kind of like, Ryan, really? But
Yeah.
like if you hear the reasons why he says why he wanted him, like it makes sense. So I can see
Jose, he came from Brentford, right?
he did.
Yes. Alone, and then they bought him.
Yeah, because he didn't play against Brentford.
And for 27 mil, that's not too bad.
That's not bad. That's not bad at all. And for a ball playing goalkeeper,
Who's basically the starter of his team?
is
pretty
he a
good.
good?
Is he a good shot
as good as
stopper?
a shot? Yeah, I was about to
Yeah.
say that. Is he as good as Ramsdale? I think Ramsdale's pretty good at shot blocking.
I think Ramsdale is too.
Yeah, he got
I
it
think
over. He
Ramsdale
got it
is.
over.
That's just like the hype. That's the hype now, you know.
Yeah.
Ball playing goalkeepers.
But I mean, yeah, I mean,
But it makes sense though. It makes sense.
Anderson be
Oh,
spilling.
I've been said this.
He's
Hot take
mid.
incoming.
He's mid.
Hot take incoming. Anderson is not that good of a shot blocker. He's a good ball playing goalkeeper.
Yep.
Not that good of a
That's
shot
why
blocker.
Allison starts
Allison
for
is
Brazil.
the best. Yes,
Always.
that's why Allison starts for Brazil. Allison is the best in the prime. In my opinion.
Yeah, bro. I've gotten to the point where like I would rather have like an amazing shot. Like I don't give like at this point I don't give a fuck about you being good with the ball.
you don't think Ter Stegen is that type
He's
of player?
amazing on the ball,
Nah,
but
we
like
need to
shot
stop that
stopping,
right
bro.
now.
Fucking
Really?
sometimes.
He's a whole different.
But who would you get?
Yo, the other day you said Emi Martinez, bro. Like,
He
no,
was an amazing shot stopper.
Yeah, maybe for with pens, like if you guys get enough
Bro,
pens,
in general.
no.
I don't know,
Shot
but he-
stopping in general.
Oh,
If he can do it for
yeah,
Aston Villa, he can do it
That's
for
what I'm saying. I
Barca.
was just
He
about
can do it for
if he's doing it like in the Prem, he could probably do it. in
He
La
can do it for
Liga.
Barca, bro. And he has like confidence to be able to like step up for any
I can
team.
see that.
For any
He's
team.
getting up there. He's getting up there in age.
But at this point, yeah, that's the thing.
Also an Arsenal player, just so you know.
Yeah, but
That's
they
true.
sold him, right? They sold him, right? Oh, I know.
I mean, he wasn't playing for it. He wasn't really.
Who was over Atlanta?
That's when he had like blonde, like he had like dyed hair, spiky
It
hair.
was Chesney, and then eventually Leno stepped in, and Leno was starting or some shit like that. And then Sedge,
at Fulham right now, right?
Peter Cech,
that
yeah.
was not Fulham. And he's not
Yeah,
bad for Fulham. He's
Yeah,
not
decent game.
good
Yeah, decent game today.
You stopped Bruno 3 times. I'm like, oh shit.
Let's talk about one player. Starboy. Bukayo Saka. We know what Bukayo's capable of. We know he's a good player, but there's moments where he just falls off, and you're just like, "Where are you?" Like, do you think he can be an X factor for you this season? Do you think he can really like take it up another level where he can lead you to a league title?
Better say hell yeah.
You know what? But you know what? I've been thinking about it. I think obviously, yeah, he can still do his thing. I think it's going to be just a lot harder for him just because teams, it's like his third season playing now. I think most managers got him like figured out in a way. And you could already see it last season. They had fucking triple teaming him, double teaming him. So I think it's going to be.
Salah does it.
Yeah, well,
And he's older than him by like what?
I mean, that motherfucker don't eat. You feel me? He don't eat. He be fasting. He be fasting.
Fast.
Shit. Straight water fasting.
He
Shout out
just like
Jason.
slip through. That's what.
Ramadan.
He's got the advantage with that. But I mean, Saka's obviously going to put up numbers, I think, but it's just going to be I think it's going to be a little bit harder for him this season. Like I said, obviously, because teams, I think, probably got him figured out. But he's still going to do his thing. He's still going to be the star boy, and he's going to get it up. He's going to get those stats. So I'm not worried about him. I got him in my FPL too. So you feel me?
Because
We
he
good, we up.
doesn't really have a replacement. Really, like he doesn't really have anyone.
Hell
So,
No.
Except-
Bro, you're asking like, who's gonna replace Odegaard? No one. Who's gonna replace Saka? No one. Like,
And that is that the problem?
maybe,
Yeah,
maybe
yeah.
like to really push.
But
you
Saka
guys
doesn't
over
really get
City.
injured either, which is
Because Man
great.
City, bro,
Been
they
injured. That's
A couple
Plays it.
times, but not like severe, which is great. So
No, facts.
he'll be back. He's
Foden
good.
can play anything he wants. He can play Cam, left wing, right wing. He can do whatever he wants.
Silva,
Yeah.
Savio, they City got more depth.
Do you think he's
when it
gonna be
comes
nice
to
this
position.
season? Because Pep obviously like he brings a player in.
Yeah, I
A
think
little bit,
he will
a little
get
bit
playing
outside.
time for sure because as much as like Silva can play on the right, I think he would rather have like a actual like right winger
Yeah.
who can do something more. So I think Savio will get
But
minutes
is
this
it
season.
another Doku? Like where Doku, like you gotta give him the
No,
ball,
he's definitely
and
more
he
like
goes
he's
outside?
definitely way more like smarter on the ball than Doku.
Savio, I didn't watch Ronaldo.
The
last season,
Doku
so I don't watch
100%
him.
is way more individual. Like he will spark anything by himself, and
Is
then
this-
But like when
They
it comes to like the final pass or like final moments, like Savio beats him.
The
Or not.
finishing touch.
I think
Yes.
Savio gets 4 goals and 5 assists this season.
So specific, bro. He's so
I
specific.
think so.
specific.
I think so.
Is it like
Watch.
another Mara's where
I think it's gonna be like a
Nah, not
Grealish
Mars
type
level.
shit.
Not Mars
great
level.
for
no, you can't compare him to Marvin.
Mars was great for Man City. No, I'm just saying
Because
the type of player that Savio can. Oh, is it Savio? Right?
But I don't even think Savio would be like a winger that much.
No, he will. He'll be the winger. He'll be the winger.
He's
He'll
probably
stay
gonna
wide.
play on the left. No,
What else can Savio play? I mean,
left,
I don't know
right.
about Grealish. Like,
No, Grealish.
you think Grealish out?
He's
Bro, because Grealish, like
You don't
Grealish
think
when
so?
he was like
Grealish,
cooking at
no.
Aston Villa, like they were giving him like he was playing more of a 10. Like he wasn't playing as a
He
winger.
was a star man over there. So he was like the main player.
Wait,
So,
what?
like, if-
Grealish at 10?
Yeah, he was more of a 10.
No.
Yeah, but like he would start on the wing, but he
But
like
that's not gonna happen.
all right, if you
He could
he had a
invert. I
free
can see him
roam, like
inverting.
he would do everything in that team.
Grealish?
Grealish.
No, for Aston Villa, for Aston Villa.
Wide.
But
For
if
Villa,
yeah,
for Villa.
that's what I'm saying. Like I feel like he was more wide. Like you feed him the
No,
ball,
but for
and
Villa,
he's like
but for
hugging
Villa,
the
he was
line.
everywhere. He was
Oh,
every.
yeah,
He was like
Grealish?
cooking
Oh,
for
when
the
he was at Aston
team.
Villa?
Yeah,
Hell yeah,
Oh,
he
bro.
was
at
everywhere.
Aston Villa.
No, not for City.
Bro, he got
City, he
punched in
sticks
the
wide.
face
For
and
City, he
scored.
sticks wide. Yeah, so like if Pep like would bring that Grealish back, but the thing is like
He won't.
They don't
City are
need
just
it.
such a system team.
They don't
Like
need
they,
him to
he
do
needs to stick to the
everything.
system. He can't like he won't give him that free roam. Like
Yeah, he can't do his own
like
thing.
the only
No
player
no freedom.
You gotta follow Pep's system or
No
it's
freedom.
split.
like
No
the only
freedom.
players the only
You better
player
pass it back or pass it sideways.
exactly
motherfucker. Either
the only
one.
player like Pep has ever given that freedom is Messi. Like that's the only player he would give that freedom to. Maybe De Bruyne, but Messi's the only one. Like he would.
No, maybe Foden. Man, maybe
Foden,
Foden,
maybe
like
Foden.
in the
In some
free
time.
run.
In some time.
Foden
though,
last
not yet.
season was great, bro. He was so good. Like, I couldn't believe like Foden out of all people on that
Carried.
one team, bro. Oof.
What do you mean out of all people though?
Like, bro, like you have a Holland, KDB.
Because
like,
Foden was in and out for a lot of
But
years.
like KDB was injured. Haaland was
no,
MIA
but you
a lot of
also have
times.
like a Rodri where like, bro, sometimes the focus is on him, and then you get to Foden where he's just scoring, assisting. Like,
But
bro,
Rodri
it's
is
Alright,
defensively, and then
but-
Foden is straight attacking.
But what I'm saying is that sometimes the focus is on like the star players. Obviously, Foden's a star player, but I'm just saying like, if you're gonna do like what Foden did last season, bro, crazy stats, crazy. Like it's not even about numbers. The way he
hit the
plays.
marks, hit
In
the
the
marks,
goals,
everything.
bro. The
Like,
goals
bro,
he scored.
I've seen Foden like this is like on
He's not even
TikTok.
talking about stat, like him as a player. Yo.
Bro,
I don't know
great,
exactly
bro.
what you mean.
Like even like, bro, like it was about to be a handball. Like there was this one clip on TikTok, handball, bro. He like moves his hand out the way, fucking touches it. I'm like, nah, Foden's no smart for that, bro. He's good.
That's
Like, bro,
why.
that's just-
That's why it was like he was like very very disappointing in the Euros. Like that. But that's just like a Southgate
because
problem.
he wasn't playing his 10.
No,
he wasn't playing his 10
That's Southgate.
spot.
Southgate.
He kept Southgate played him on like what do you play? He put him on the left.
I think
He didn't play on the
I
left.
heard. I think Pochettino might step in for that English role or
No,
some
Nah,
shit.
he signed for the
Southgate is
U.S.
shit, so
He signed for the
I-
U.S.
I-
national team.
Who did?
Well,
Pochettino?
anyone comes
Yeah, he signed for the U.S.
Bro,
national team.
somebody they were looking into somebody.
Pochettino.
And then you're just shit at people.
He signed. Yeah.
Bro, how you shit at? Like, how you got the best team and shit at people?
But somehow, if you really think about it, he did get these motherfuckers to like the final.
No, he didn't get
Yes.
them. No, it was individual performances, bro. It was
Wait, who?
By Bellingham, I guess.
Bro, England are Moments FC, bro. Like that's all they. That's all.
Oh,
they
yeah,
don't, they don't, they don't
yeah.
rely on they'll play. They don't. Want, it's Moments FC.
It was no, yeah.
England
Shaka,
Southgate,
Shaka
I didn't
got
know.
that
Southgate
goal
was a
to bring
shit.
You
him
want to
up,
know
man,
why 100% Spain is so much better than England?
Hmm.
You want to know why?
I mean, Spain got. I feel
You
like
wanna
Spain
know-
got their shit
I
figured
didn't even
out.
ask you. Like, you want to know why? You want to know why?
Well,
Because Spain is so, what's the word? Non-selfish. Nah, like
They play as a team.
They
play as a
they
team.
play as a team.
they play as a team. They
And
will
everyone
have,
knows their role in the
they
team.
will have certain players running into space that they know they're not going to get the ball, but they're dragging out certain players.
Yes,
They're
that's so
they're opening up space for certain players. Like, yo, it's just such like a system base.
Yeah,
Whereas,
Southgate's problem was like he just didn't like he just tried to fit all the star players and like playing
like,
Trent.
he tried
First
to
game
see
he played.
his talent and everything.
Yeah, first game he played Trent in the midfield. He played Foden on the left. He played Bellingham in the middle. Like,
Doesn't even play. Bro,
Doesn't
how
make
can
sense.
Trent play that midfield?
doesn't make sense.
Come on, bro.
Nathan, bro.
Bro.
Like, it makes no sense. Southgate.
Obviously, you're gonna have Kyle Walker at right back. You know, so
100%.
Come on. Trent is not a, like he's obviously he can play midfield, but he's not. You know, he's not
Ideal.
gonna
It's
go and
nowhere
key in
near
midfield,
ideal.
you know?
It's nowhere near
There's so
ideal.
many different
so-
things that you got to see.
And
bro.
sometimes Trent is not the best defensive right back, but bro, what he gives you,
That's probably the reason why they
attacking-wise,
put him.
like going up, bro. Come on,
That's
bro.
probably why they put him in the midfield.
Bro,
and
that's
it clearly
key.
didn't work.
Like who the fuck is crossing it like that, like right to the dome piece? That's a great right back. That's a great right
All
back.
right, we had a good conversation. Like, let's be honest, we had a good conversation. You guys gave good opinions of what you feel like it's gonna happen. So again, let's finish it off with Guppy. You trust Ten Hag,
Yes, top fourth place, fifth place.
That's
Hold on right
crazy.
now. Remember that.
and Jose.
Top two, Obviously not two. So number one, we're winning the fucking league. Let's fucking go.
So it's time. This is the time.
Let's fucking go.
This is the time that
Let's
they're
do
going to win the league. Okay.
Third time's a charm.
What about you, Jason? Do you think they're being delusional, or do you think there might be some truth in what
Third
they're
time's a
saying?
charm.
I got so much faith in Arteta right now, and it's not even funny.
But the thing is, for
I
me,
just know they gotten so close back-to-back years. I think the 2 years ago they were probably like 5 points off or 6 points off or some shit like that. Second year they got Arsenal you guys defeated yourself basically. So if you guys right your wrongs from last season and still keep that defensive side, bro, there's no way you guys shouldn't not finish.
And let me just say this. This is Arteta's first managerial job, on his own head fucking manager, bro.
all right, but this is
bro.
fourth
Come
year,
on, bro.
or fifth year.
What do you expect, bro? Look at Vincent Kompany. He's going to Bayern. Let's
He's
see
gonna be
what
shit there.
I don't know how
Let's
he's
see.
gonna be
shit
Let's see
there.
what
Wow.
happens.
Vincent Kompany was not obviously they got relegated. Burnley.
Oh, he got that move because every other manager rejected Bayern. Company was their last option. That's literally the only reason he got that.
I don't think they wanted him
It's not the
though at all.
worst.
No, they were
Kompany's
literally
not the worst
talking.
manager.
They literally wanted to renegotiate with Tuchel because no other manager wanted to join.
I mean, they should have.
But Tuchel was like, "Nah, fuck you guys. You guys told me to leave. I'm good." That's why they went for Company.
Not literally. So
I think Arteta's doing his thing, though.
he's doing his thing, and then if you guys are still defensively sound, and then all your attackers, because your striker is not going to be the one to get you 20 goals, but
We'll see.
Saka gets 15,
It's a team thing.
Havertz gets 10, Martinelli should be
And
doing
your
more
team
than what he
stays
did
fit.
last season. And I really have high hopes for you guys.
It's
If
really
you guys
it's
disappoint
really
me, then it's going to be nothing surprise, but
I won't
I'm
even be
gonna
mad.
be upset.
I won't even.
I'm gonna be upset for you because it's yo.
Jose, will you
One-
Man
pop a
City,
ticket? Will you
Man
pop a
City
ticket to
winning.
London if you win the league? Go to the parade.
Probably.
No, you have to.
I gotta bring y'all motherfuckers with me, though. Yeah, I need to rub it in your fucking faces and shit.
I'd be down to go to London.
Also, I'm not downplaying Man U with 4 and 5. I'm just being realistic.
Yeah, no, realistic is
Smart.
fucking
Just being
7th place.
realistic.
That's
4
real.
and 5 is realistic because quality over quantity. Just saying. Lenny Euro, we paid what, 55.
Bro, who
But-
is
but-
that motherfucker?
No,
Nobody-
but
Who
you know
is
those
he?
signings are for years to come.
That's
Hey, he's
that's what
18.
I'm saying.
He's young.
Not for. He's not gonna pop off this season. I mean, he
Well,
might.
it's gonna take
he's
time.
gonna shine
Well,
a little
once-
bit.
Once Lenny Euro grows into his body, once he gets older and a little bit bigger, sharp, bro, he's gonna be
But
great. As long
he's
as
a
he
what?
sticks
He's a
to the
what?
system.
He's a what?
Center back.
Center back, right?
Yeah, center back. 18 years old.
He's
Turned 19
weak.
this year.
He's small, bro.
How is he small? He's 6'4".
Bro, they're
But,
folding
the
him, bro.
only-
They're
the
Who's
only-
folding him? Who's
they're
folding
The only thing I
him?
have-
That's
Soccer
three
world.
signings.
Bro, Solanke's gonna
Defensive
fucking hold him,
signings.
bro.
Lenny Euro, Mazraoui, De Ligt, and Zersky.
The only thing that gives me doubts is that he was heavily linked with Madrid for a minute, and the fact that Madrid didn't go all out for him
It says a
for
lot.
Euro it tells me all right, so they saw potential, but not as much where they have to
Where
really
he's
sign him.
worth 60
Really,
million
really
or
I
whatever
hear
the
you
fuck.
on that because I did watch something where it's Man United is not a place where you stay your whole career anymore. It's just it's a place where you move up, you build up and then
Washed
you leave
up
to Madrid.
youths.
Which is I'm concerned about Lenny Euro with that. Not the Lit because he's already 25. He's got to stay. We give him a 5-year deal. Not Mazraoui. Lenny Euro is I'm a little bit worried about kind of because he's young and Madrid wanted him and Man United is not really the best club in the world, but
Yeah, we'll see.
It's a little worried.
This is going to be a very interesting season. A lot of us had different opinions about our top 7.
Who you got first?
City's going to win it. I think City's going to win it just because
I mean, you can never count them out.
no, for sure you can
but-
never.
They're
reigning champions.
I like history, and I don't want Man City to make even more history because
I don't care about City. I
already-
care about Pep.
now
That's all I care.
already doing four leagues in a row. Is already
No one's doing
I
that
don't think
again.
anyone has
No
done
one's
that.
breaking that.
It's
No,
just-
it's
So-
constant.
So going
Fergie had
to
3.
fifth, for some reason, as a Prem watcher now, Like I kind of don't want to see that.
Yeah, like,
Like,
you know how
I-
big you have to be to go forward, like back
But the
to
thing
back
is,
to back in
but the thing
finals,
is,
bro.
as much as they're winning it, it's still a close race. It's still like very interesting.
For Man City, like
It's still a
not
very
really,
interesting
though.
team.
Like, bro,
I mean, I just know, bro.
Like for
the-
fans, like for neutrals, for
No, but,
neutrals.
like,
Yeah,
Man
yeah,
City,
it's not
like,
100%.
it's different because Man City just know like they're gonna come back and they're gonna finish.
They know
top
that
10.
they can have a shit start, and then they know those last 15 games. They know they need all 3 points.
Yeah, but they
That's-
just win and a win,
It's
win,
gonna
win.
be a-
They don't
bro.
lose.
I
They don't
don't
lose.
It's been like that
bro.
for like a minute.
But this is a whole different season, bro. And not talking about every other season's like this. Like
Mhm.
this was a whole even picking top 7 was tough. So like I'm not saying West Ham and Chelsea
Yes,
is gonna
of
be them to steer fucking Man City the other way and everything, but there should be a lot more competition right now. And Man City shouldn't dominate the way they did all other seasons because there's a lot of talent everywhere within the top 8. at
Yeah.
least. So I'm hoping like all the other like obviously Arsenal plays them twice a year and everything, twice a season and shit. So like I need other teams.
The last season you beat them
Step up,
once, right?
to
You
step
beat them
up.
at home,
Crazy.
We beat
right
them
now.
once, and I think we tied with them.
No,
and then you went
100%.
over there and you tied.
100%. I understand.
We didn't lose to
That's
them. We didn't lose to them last season. Man City.
Arsenal?
We didn't lose to them last season.
Word?
Yeah,
What's the score?
they
Tied.
You don't remember?
I
they
think
won
we
1-0 deflection off of fucking Ake.
and then I
Yes,
think
I remember that.
and then we
That-
won. We won the.
Don't take your
We won-
You gotta
no.
win it 1 in a minute.
No.
We
but
won
you guys
two.
played
We
them
won
home and
2
away.
games against them. I'm pretty sure, and then we tied again against them. I'm pretty
Yeah, you
sure.
tied. Did you tied at the Etihad? You tied
Yeah.
over there in their crib. But
And
that
then
was
we
a
beat
cost
them,
you.
and
That
then we
was a
beat them
cost you.
2 times.
Yeah. So before we end this, let's do like everyone give one hot take for this season. One thing that they think, a little controversial thing. My thing is, Ange is gonna get sacked, and Tottenham are not gonna do good. And I already explained in the last pod why. Not because I hate Tottenham or like I don't give a fuck about Tottenham, but that's my hot take. That's my hot take. Jason, you have a hot take?
Go that way. Go that way.
All right. Well, whoever has a hot take, say it. Whoever, if you have one.
Mm,
Can I do? I don't think Chelsea are going to be that bad this season. As long as Nkunku stays healthy and
But what does that mean, though?
most of their team stays healthy. I don't
like
think-
top 4 or
Like
Not
top four?
Definitely like Europa League. Because I think in the podcast, somebody, the one before, I think some of you guys had Chelsea not even in the top 7.
Yeah, that's me. I'm one of those.
I think Chelsea, bro, with the amount of
I think
players they
Jason was
have,
the only
amount
one.
of talent they have, bro.
they're gonna get lucky.
But that doesn't always correlate to like finishing top anything.
I know. It's
Like just because you
tough,
bring
bro,
in
like-
bring in certain signings, but
Of 8
no, I
years.
swear to God, are you banking your whole thing on Cole Palmer having a really good season?
Because you never know. Cause
No, but like no, I'm
depends,
asking.
it
I'm
depends.
asking.
It depends because like if Chelsea get the same amount of, not saying Cole Palmer scored. I mean he did score a lot of pens last season. I'm just saying like if they get that amount of calls like they did last season, or like they have a pen once like a game, I don't know. You can have that type of season again
But like,
if they get those
But-
calls again. But
that's what I'm saying. You're looking
besides,
back.
But besides the calls and stuff.
because
Well,
like
I could probably put up like a 13.
No, I see that. I
Without pens.
I see that easily, but at the same time, I will never put Chelsea like in like top anything as of right now because of what they're doing, bro. They're bringing in new players, bro. You
It's a
think
little messy.
Wait,
It's a little
bro,
messy right
the-
now.
the reason Arsenal and certain clubs are elite and everything is because they have consistent players playing their system.
They also have
I
like
never thought I would
experienced
hear
players
that
in their
word
prime.
together.
Wait,
Elite
wait.
and Arsenal. I never thought that
Bro,
they would come.
I like, bro. I love
I love
it, bro.
I love it.
Like last season, bro, I was like,
He's alright.
I don't even think that I had Trossard, so I used to watch all Arsenal games.
You had some fake.
I picked
bro,
Havers late. I picked Havers late.
I actually did.
I picked Havers late.
But like, just knowing like what type of system you guys have, bro, like it's because you guys have consistent players not getting injured. Hopefully that doesn't happen this season, but like
Hopefully
with
not.
Chelsea,
Hopefully not.
you have certain players that like, bro, Pedro Neto, he's always injured.
They have
That's
why I was so hesitant in picking him up.
Fucking
I didn't want to pick
Cole
him up.
Palmer,
I-
he had an amazing season last season. I'm not jacking. He's doing what he did last season. And
Who knows?
he's
I
nice.
can see that in a way
Who knows?
too. I'm not gonna lie.
He's nice. He's amazing.
Without the pens, like how many goals would he have?
Well, but the thing is, like, he created a lot of chances too, is because he has a dumb fuck up top named Nicholas Jackson and Sterling, who were not that great last season. They missed so many chances. Like, if he-
Nkunku does, Nkunku's not going to be a striker though.
He has.
I
to
know
be.
he has.
he
think
probably
he's-
will be.
Has to be. He
I
has
need
to
it.
be.
I
Joao
need him
He
to
can
be a
feed him.
striker,
He
bro.
can feed him.
Well, Joao Felix is linked to them. Like,
Joao Felix is
Yeah.
looking like he's
I
gonna
did
sign
read
for them
that.
too.
Joao Felix, when he was at Chelsea, like he wasn't the worst Joao Felix you've ever seen.
He's looking. It's looking like he's gonna sign for them. Fabrizio already is like so. What's your hot take? Do you have a hot take? Or you, Jose?
Wait, what did I say?
You said Chelsea were gonna do pretty good
Like,
this
like,
season.
like top seven, definitely top seven. There's no way Chelsea is not gonna be top seven. With all the amount of players they have, like.
You want to throw 50 cash on that?
Chat, you see this? You want to know?
I don't know.
Top six.
Oh,
That they're not going to get top six.
I said top seven. Top seven.
I don't know. Is Arsenal winning the league a hot take or not really?
Not really. Not really, because they.
It's like-
it's like 1 and 2 with.
All right, so I guess. I guess you know what? I think Havertz will get joint top goal scorer in the league. Joint,
I would love that.
not first.
I would
He'll
love
get
that.
second. I think.
I would love that.
That's a crazy take, bro.
I think so. I think
I was
escape,
acoustic. That was acoustic.
Isak, Watkins, Haaland.
Bro, you have Watkins,
It's a lot.
I think with the team getting better, like each day, like I think they'll provide for him.
But
They know how he works. They know what type of runs he makes. I think they can get him up there.
Well, you know you guys share the goals between all your attackers, so
We
why,
do,
why are you
but-
banking on your?
No.
Why are you?
But
banking,
he was one of the
why
top
are you banking
goal
on someone
scorers.
that you think is gonna play midfield?
They had
Like,
to give Havertz fucking what's that pity fucking package, bro. Two times.
But then we gave that to him.
But you know it builds up confidence.
And then what happened after he did that? Then what happened?
All right, that's his hot take. Do you have one? You have one?
I
You
wait 2 months.
Oh my god! Wow, bro.
He's the minute.
Dead ass. What am I mother?
All right, my hot take is
Stupid.
I want to say, I mean, I don't know if this is a hot take, but like, because Newcastle isn't really like competing for any other European leagues, they should really be locked in on the league. I didn't have them in my top 4. I think they were like top
I
6 or
didn't
7
either.
or something. So I want to say they finish in 5th.
That's a good.
Get Europe again.
They finish in Europa League spots
I don't know.
because I know 2 seasons ago they finished top 4, and
Yeah, they overachieved.
and that was way past what they were doing.
I just feel like with these new teams, like in Champions League, I feel like it's going to be harder for them to like get used to the schedule and shit with the amount of games they have to play. I think some players are going to tire out and possibly get injured. So that's why I don't really even have them in my top 7. I
Me
don't
either.
think so.
I didn't put him either.
I don't think so. I think they'll get like
They do
tired
have-
out.
They do
I
have
think they'll get
a
tired
squad,
out.
kind of. Dan Burn, like, come on, like Trippier.
Somebody's getting injured. They're going to miss a key player. Tonali, he's going to be out
He's back. He's back.
Is-
already.
I mean, I don't think. I think
Ooh,
until
wow.
September. Like I think.
Um,
Yeah, he's back. He's
Is
back.
Wilson going to be like a great backup striker
No.
where if Isak is not doing anything
Wilson
for it,
is
he's
good.
injured?
He is, but I
Off the
don't
bench,
think
yeah.
he's going to do what he does.
Bro,
like
I'm pretty sure
usually.
it was 9 goals last season.
Because
I'm pretty sure
he's
it was
coming off the bench every time.
Yeah, off
he's
the bench is good.
starting every time.
Off the
Wilson,
bench is good.
you put Wilson in any other team, I swear to God, he's starting, and he's.
like what
he's
type of
cooking.
team are we talking about? Like, is he a super sub or is he a starter?
I mean, I'd put over Havertz
Over Havertz?
because he's critical, bro. He's a good striker.
But
He's
you
a
gotta
good
see
nine.
with
He's not
his
the worst.
with his
No,
age
he's a
now,
good-
it might
He's
slow him
decent
down.
Premier League striker. Like you would want him as like a backup, you know?
Bro, before Isak, it was all Wilson.
Not starter though.
It was all Wilson.
Not over Havertz.
No, but we'll definitely see this season how it goes. All right, so-
Absolutely.
Yeah,
To
okay,
win.
okay, boy, that was a good. That was a good chat.
off the dome, though.
Yeah, that wasn't prepared. I just asked them randomly. So that was a good chat, boys. A good little debate, a little conversation that we had.
Absolutely.
Yes,
I hope you
Yes,
guys
sir.
enjoyed. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and be ready for the next one.
Yeah, like,
There's a lot of games coming up. There are a lot of. We have to do a little Barca podcast eventually, little Real Madrid podcast eventually too. So stay tuned for that, and thank you for watching.
Back
guys.
with a new fade. Yes, sir.
Peace.
I said I love Kaga.